What is going on, Internet? And welcome to OnlyCops. Today is Tuesday. I didn't have to wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning, so I'm less tired today than I was last week. Juan and I are matching today. He's rocking the. I got food early. The best wife on the planet gave me a Dr. Pepper Zivia.
Oh shit, that matches my hat.
And I have a. Is this the sourdough kind of pizza here? It's a sourdough Newman's Own pizza.
Ooh.
Pretty good. But shout out to the best wife in the world. I'm going to get the chat here for the uninitiated here on OnlyCops. We do body cam breakdowns and also police adjacent or police similar. Oh, he made it. Michael, brother. Hold on.
What's up?
Turn up our camera.
Hold on, I got him.
Yeah, got to announce my presence.
You're good. We have our resident canine handler. Just for that.
Oh, well, then you'll enjoy my shirt.
Yeah, it's a
bro, I love it.
Sniffer treat. Yeah.
Hell yeah, I might have to get me one of those.
Gonna get.
Yeah, I have it in shirt and I have it in hoodie.
I'm getting it in shirt.
So, but anyways, we do a lot of police adjacent stuff. If you'd like to get straight to the video, I will click off of the scorecard, and you will know that the show has actually started. But in the beginning, we say hello to everybody, and Juan reps a bunch of merch. I have a Chenford shirt on.
What are you talking about? A bunch of merch? Crazy.
So
Team Chenford.
I'm rocking the Team Chenford.
I would never shill for our new 20-ounce mugs that we have. And both arrest me, but make it sexy, policeman. These awesome hats. Like, I would never.
Oh my god.
That's crazy, Josh. That's just such a rude thing to say about me.
I still think you need to rep the not my pants.
Not my
Yeah, I know. If you could see my pants, I would. Or maybe I just need to not my shirt.
Oh,
I think everybody would want to see your pants,
That's all
Juan.
that's happening.
That's that.
I'd have to wear some
content.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I gave y'all feet over the weekend, so.
Oh.
Oh, and I wasn't invited?
That's right. Well, if you were in the Discord, you saw it.
Hopefully Tweaky's here. You just need to get quote one. I gave y'all feet this weekend.
Put that on the soundboard.
Yeah. Anyways, go ahead and I'll get the hellos done, and then we'll get started with the stream. Shout out to Vigilantes for putting this together. I get to watch this unadulterated, and I am on Tuesday. They made Thursday. That's how ahead of the game they are this week.
They usually do those pretty early.
They are crushing it this week so far. Peacekeeper Chris did indeed get first place, so shout out to Chris. Brave Django is our first mod, but snuck there in second place. And then Garrett hit us with a "smells like up dog in here" joke. That I think that's still funny.
What's up, dog? What's up, dog?
Oh my God! Stop. Tess Tickles, which is Poe.
Juan definitely got a degree in advertising.
Oh yeah,
that's right.
Oh yeah. From the prestigious university.
I paid for my influencer in chat to ask, "What's up, dog?" so I could make that joke.
Caffeinated Kemeny said, "Hello, kitty." Ivana, Notorious Emu, our other moderator. Over caffeinated Raptor 24. That is a misnomer. I watched.
There's no such thing.
I watched Michael crush a 12-pack of Mountain Dew, and concerned me. That's the first time I've ever thought to myself, I think this person might die in my house. I was like, are you sure? You good?
No, that was just wild. Me waking up.
There's like this, if you didn't go to public school with like some kind of country white boy things, they'll get to this point where their body's arguing with them about what they're ingesting. And he did the whole punch himself in the side a few times, and it just sorted itself out. And that's why I call it the white boy digestive system. It's just built different. They ain't no celiacs. There ain't none of that. Y'all just built different.
People in my department have the running joke: if I ever get shot, I'm not going to bleed red. I'm going to bleed Mountain Dew.
Yeah. That tracks. Anyways, I chuckle about the over caffeinated. I was like, you are not a country fried white boy. That's what they would do that and a dip at the same time and somehow just be on the regular.
Oh, that's the staple, man. You
There
can't.
it is. It's my uppers with my downers and my that's my self medication.
Yeah.
Brave Django, Christian Halsey, Cosmic Dark Matter, Feeling Froggy. Just Christy Jazz Hands. Welcome, Christy. Mark. Tyler D. Hello, everyone. I started watching a new show on Netflix called Untamed, so I may not be paying attention to the stream.
As long as it's on a screen,
I need to know what Untamed
that's what matters.
is. This somebody give me a rundown?
Make sure you like it, and you share it with your friends, and they can watch it on a second screen also.
Robert Carson, Gingy, Vanna Gold, welcome. Sam, I'm kind of hydrating. This is what's left of my hydration packet. Andrew Sawyer, producer one, RJ, Eric D/4 Ronan.
Juan, I just have to say for a second, I love how every 2 seconds you're pulling out a new piece of merch out of nowhere.
My boys like straight QVC
Remember.
up in this house, yeah.
For every item of merch you buy, a producer in need also gets an item of merch.
Oh my god.
This is my entire wardrobe.
He's gonna pull out a bazooka with an OnlyCops logo on it.
We're getting there. We're getting there. We need a few more Patreon subs, and then we go.
Lisa Rowe.
I want my OnlyCops branded AR-15.
I mean,
make it happen.
Josh can make it happen.
He can probably make it happen.
He's got a day job for that.
Malundos. Outback Pancake. Barry Wee Woo. Who else am I missing here?
I love this mug.
It reloaded.
It's huge.
I'm scrolling. Garrett. Little Duck. Steel Switch. And Rilix, maybe? I think that's how I say that. Comcast Cable, Mac Daddy, Pat B.
Comcast Cable said he would buy the OnlyCops 1911.
Ooh, Mega Base. That's
Oh,
just
bro,
Get on that.
no. Me first.
That would be.
We will fight.
That would
We
be.
will
can
fight.
make more than one.
I gotta get them serialized though. Like you gotta do serialized like 001, 002, 001.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, what's your badge number on that, right? That'd be kind of.
Oh, that'd be cool.
That's a solid idea. What's up? It says Juan has a Mary Poppins bag of merch. Oh, this is
It's
Sarah.
true.
I just realized Sarah's took a screenshot of my participation in.
Yeah,
Primary
if you've ever
Arms
seen
commercial.
Harry Potter and Hermione's little purse, you'll understand.
There it is.
Mhm. It's a bag of holding for your Dungeons and Dragons people.
The Badge Bunny.
It's an OnlyCops branded bag of holding.
Treasure. No, Trevor. I don't know why I said treasure.
Treasure.
I said
Because
treasure.
Trevor's a treasure here,
Alright.
okay?
I don't know.
Trevor, is there something we should know? Should we check your DMs between you and Josh? There's a reason Kinsey's out of the room right
I
now.
tell
Huh?
you what.
Josh is like, oh, you don't have to watch tonight, honey.
Just skip tonight's episode.
Yeah.
Stream. She's gonna like, stop your yapping. Gotta listen to you all day. Tasty Dolphin Safe Tuna. That is a spicy name. I think I said hi to Mando. If I
I'll be right
didn't,
back.
I'm saying hi now.
Did that actually say tasty, or are you hitting on
Stop.
more chatters?
Chill. Foxhound 121. It is good to see you. And Custodes. If I missed you, yell at me in chat. Oh, a dice set's not bad either. That's not a terrible idea.
Oh, a dice set would be cool.
Yeah, it'd be kind of rad. So just the 20 would be the OnlyCops logo, and everything else would be numbers.
That might be a little. So you'd have to make it like a novelty size one, maybe.
The like.
I feel like that'd be cool.
Yeah, we can make it happen.
That's a little too intricate for a.
Mr. Toastar, I did not miss you, I promise, because I read it right now. Anyways,
Hair.
Special shout out to Chase Bank for being one place where I can both do a money order and get a notary since I'm a member there. And they just walked up and they were like, hey, yeah, sure. And they notarize your stuff for free if you have an account.
Oh, that's nice.
Super, super nice.
That would have been good to know a while back.
Right? I found out just because I thought it'd be cheaper, probably a Chase. And I went and they're like, no, it's free for if you have a member, like a card opener.
That's crazy.
But also like the money order.
I'm always going to the stupid like Mail Plus or whatever and getting them to do it.
Yeah, just go to Chase. It's pretty rad. They got a little person, a little stamp and everything.
Mm-hmm.
The
all right, enough talking them up. They're not paying us.
Yeah, right.
Hey, Chase, pay us.
Yeah, pay us.
We bank with you, you bastards.
The
Instead of taking money from me for overdrafting, how about you fucking pay me to advertise you?
Getting a money
Jerks.
order felt a lot like I was in Red Dead Redemption for a second. Like I had to go there because that's the only way T. Cole will accept payment for my reactivation stuff.
That's weird.
So I had to go there. I had to like give them my number. They had to authenticate it was me, and then they make you like a little money order, you know. And
I always feel anytime I've had to do it. Yeah, but every time I've had to do it, I always thought it always feels like I'm delivering something to a scammer. Like I was on the phone with a Nigerian prince, and I'm like, all right, I need this money right now.
They require money orders. I mean, T. Cole's effectively a Nigerian.
Or cashier's
prince,
checks.
So that's about as sketchy. So anyways, hopefully they didn't steal my money. Also, bro, the post office. So I put my stuff like an envelope because you got to mail it. And for $11, they 2-dayed it, and then they have like their own special envelope. They put your envelope in. So if you need a letter there in 2 days, no matter what, they were able to do. It was pretty cool.
Feeling froggy, it would taste like regret.
You know what? If I had to do a Zivia flavor outside of regret, we would name it regret.
Maybe maybe I don't go back.
Maybe. I think we would do. Like, you know how they have Coca-Cola flavored Slurpees?
Yeah, I know. I do because I love those.
Coca-Cola flavored. I mean, it is, but it isn't all at the same time.
But it's not really, yeah.
That's what I'd want it to be flavored as. It's Coca-Cola Slurpee flavored.
I came back at the wrong time.
Mexican Coke.
Dude, that or
honestly, if it was just flavored like Sprite, I'd drink it all day long.
Josh has discovered USPS more at 11 p.m. Yes, I did indeed. No regrets.
Did they notarize at USPS for free?
No, I
didn't know
think
that.
so. If they do that,
I always thought it was like $25 to do
like
it pretty much anywhere.
Pay. Chase did it for free.
When I was a notary, I charged $25, except for my bosses who paid for me to do it.
Most will charge you for it. It made $10, $15, whatever. But like,
it was like there was like a recommended little tier list of like per service kind of a thing.
A Mexican Coke would go pretty hard though.
I
There's a
have
slightly
so
different
much of
flavor
it from Mexico because in Mexico they sell like the big chunky ones in glass that are like this, literally like this big. They're ridiculous, and I freaking love them.
Product placement.
Shameless plug.
Eric offended offended you, Michael, and is like, "Is that whiskey on third base?" I was like, "I'm just gonna let that linger there. That's fine." Just gonna not correct him. Alicia, also welcome, and Alex. Make sure I didn't miss anybody here. I feel like I got everybody.
I got to get out the obligatory "Hey, baby" to my wife.
There it is. Let's go.
The ultimate badge bunny.
Immediately getting lucky. Katie, that's
the goal.
There's companies that do challenge coins. That's not a bad idea. Challenge coins is probably a bit more on brand.
I looked into it for a bit, but like you needed to do like 100 or 200 before it started being
worthwhile,
remotely economical, and it wasn't like $50 a coin.
Right. But anyways, feeling froggy. Thank you for the super chat. We are gonna get started with. Everything's good. We're good. Okay. Drop a like. It's like a cleaner taste. What are we talking about here?
Mexican Coke.
Mexican Coke does taste better.
It's so much better.
It does. It does.
It's just way better.
Oh, suspended without pay. Oh, we gotta follow up right on the.
We gotta follow up.
Oh no!
The
AG's back and she's gonna get in trouble.
Let's go. Points to vigilante.
Right off the bat, man. That's quick.
This was
last
Rhode
Tuesday?
Island. Was it Rhode Island?
Yeah, Rhode Island.
So Rhode Island's assistant to the AG or something is in their downtown.
Assistant to the regional AG.
Well, yeah, whatever it is. So
Hold on,
Do what?
The meme lords at this restaurant. Look at the title.
Oh,
Restaurant
wow, it's there.
names mocktail.
That's top tier.
Not only did she get suspended, she's also getting made fun of.
That's top tier.
Amazing.
Look, I'm gonna say it to society.
Yeah.
Also hilarious. It's a mocktail.
Exactly.
Society deserves that.
I wonder what it is. I need to know.
I hope they show it.
You're gonna regret it. How many?
Let
Yeah,
it
she's
be,
shouting out
let
our Zevia flavor.
Also, let it be suspended without pay. I would like a suspended without pay, please. You know what I mean?
That'd be funny.
That'd be great.
I give extra points if it's called that.
Suspended without pay. An assistant attorney general arrested in Newport, put on leave for 6 months. And the restaurant that called police about her pokes fun at the incident and then apparently backtracks. The Night Team's John Perrick is live at Bannister's Wharf to explain. John?
Oh, totally.
Patrice, it's been almost 2 weeks since the arrest here outside the Clark Cookhouse. Tonight, the restaurant's making headlines for a drink they were serving, and the assistant AG is back in the news for her suspension.
I'm an AG. I'm an AG.
The assistant AG is facing a very long, unplanned vacation with no pay.
I think it's like time to think and learn your lesson.
Attorney General Peter Nerona handing out her punishment today. 6 months unpaid leave.
They should have fired her right off the bat.
And all you had to do is just walk away.
Yes.
By now, you've probably...
They don't need your help for 6 months. You don't need that employee.
No.
Like, right? If you can make it, bro. I wasn't gone a week. It's 10 o'clock in the morning. I'm slamming my second Celsius for this stupid crisis intervention training, and I'm getting emails like, "Hey, Josh, I know you're in training, but like, can you help a brother out?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
I was on paid leave.
You know, society talks about privilege, and mostly it's bogus. But then there's moments like this. And you go, this is the privilege we need to be up in arms about.
seen the video.
But you're gonna regret this. Yeah. You're gonna regret it. How many?
That's Special Assistant Attorney General Devin Hogan Flanagan. Officers arrested her outside the Clark Cookhouse earlier this month for trespassing.
I'm an AG. I'm an AG.
Those words made her famous for all the wrong reasons. From New York to LA, the body cam video has gone viral.
I'm not being arrested. You're putting me in cuffs.
And she inspired a new mixed drink at the scene of the crime.
Great. AG Bellini. It's a mocktail.
Oh, that's a lame name.
Yeah, come on.
That's weak. Take back a couple of points.
I was gonna say,
Take back like half. That was not as.
I thought it would be cooler.
They should have called it like the "You're gonna regret it" or like.
I'm an AG.
Something.
Something.
Yeah.
The AG. Something.
Mm-hmm.
No alcohol. You know, they don't want people getting too drunk.
I feel like
That's funnier that that's a non-alcoholic drink.
Yeah.
That's a bit funnier.
she should probably come back, try it. Maybe her night won't end the way it did last time.
But when we went to order one today, the drink had already been pulled from the menu, and no one at the Clark Cookhouse wanted to talk about it.
I'm an AG.
I'm gonna take
Yeah,
punch
they
from
got a
admin.
cease and desist.
I bet
100%.
it's admin
Yeah.
For the management for pussing out.
I'm an AG.
Her day in court as a defendant is coming up on Wednesday. Reporting live in Newport, John Perry.
As a defendant. Media gets points. That was an extra little stab there.
That's going to be an awkward trial
Could you
tape.
imagine, dude? You probably spent at least 30 hours a week in that courtroom. You know what I mean? Working cases and, talking to the prosecution and God, cringe.
Oh, I've seen this video. This was
Yeah,
an
we've seen this.
Academy video. This was an Academy video.
Can't take the court to take the day off, you goddamn asshole. Now just give me the goddamn thing, let me get out of here. I didn't do nothing wrong, and I know I did. Now let me get the fuck out of here. I ain't in no hurry, but I did want to get some pills for my dog. It's just about ready to get the fuck out of here, give me that.
Can I explain it to you, sir, so you'll know what you need to do?
I know what I do. You're ripping me off, and I didn't deserve it because I didn't do nothing wrong. You're probably sitting on parking lot driving right back and forth to get someone in the 40 miles of whatever the frig it is. I never saw the sign. I saw it 55, and I was doing 57.
What's that
That's
King of
all
the
I
Hill
know.
character? Boomhauer?
Now just give me the goddamn thing, and
he's
I'll look
Boomhauer.
I'm working, I'll pay the fucking fine because I can't afford to take a day off.
Am I wrong for thinking it's like Jewish Boomhauer?
I think so. He sounds pretty redneck.
And if I'm not working, I'll plead not guilty because I know fucking well I'm not guilty. There. Now, are you a state or local? Looks like you're a state trooper. Get back to pick up some more guys and run up the friggin' deficit on a working man. Just give me the damn thing. Let me get out of here.
What I need you to do is sign the X so I can explain this to you.
There ain't no explaining. I got picked up for speeding before. You're guilty and you pay the fine and hope your insurance don't go up. And you try not to speed the next time. And that's what I've been trying to do for 4 or 5 years, and it's worked damn good till I run into you, you asshole.
Green copy's for your record, sir.
I don't... All right.
White copy needs to be mailed in within 20 days.
Okay.
Make sure you read the...
I can't read, and I put this stuff away. I get bills in the mail all the time. I don't even look at it. $7 glasses here. All right, just tell me what I do. Lincoln Court?
No.
Where?
Read the instructions here. This says you have 20 days to respond to this summons. Read the back
Getting
of
a lot
this
of
hard
either
copy.
Canadian
This
or
will explain
Yankee
how you
and
can have a
one
trial
that
if you
says you
want.
were right about Jewish. In our chat,
feels
we
a
got a
little
lot of people that say New Yorker or New England at least, which is what I was thinking. New England.
It's New England.
And then a couple of people said Canadian potentially.
Now, there's being a robot cop, and then there's professionally trolling. This is professionally trolling.
This is 100% professionally trolling.
Boom, Hauerberg.
Explain it. Attaches an envelope. See? Put a stamp on that. You mail that in.
I don't
They'll
mind
tell
the
you what to
stamp
do.
part. I can afford the stamp.
The fine's right here, sir. It's $137.50.
You're fucking crazy! I can't... You're fucking crazy! My wife took money out of her goddamn account where she's working to pay my fucking insurance so I wouldn't get picked up. You're fucking crazy!
If you don't pick this up, sir, I'm going to summon you for littering.
I love it.
That's pretty troll. I forgot he did that.
You fucking crazy? I wasn't even speeding, you goddamn asshole! $100 and some dollars? Jesus fucking H!
Bro, for speeding in the 90s, that's expensive.
Yeah, it's very. I will say this.
What's speeding for y'all? I think it was like a $40 ticket for us.
So it depends on the
like
county.
Some shit.
Yeah, it depends on the county in North Carolina. Ours, the actual fine I think is like $50.
Yeah.
But when you factor in the court costs that they automatically process for the county you're in, it comes out to about 150.
No kidding.
Yeah, it's like between 125 and 150.
Bad time.
Yeah.
There's some more right there.
I've never heard of a fine like that in my life, you goddamn asshole! You fucking asshole! Let me get the fuck out of here!
This is why I don't tell people how much the ticket costs.
Jesus Christ!
That's for FMFR, just not having insurance for the layperson. It's like a $400 ticket in Texas by itself. Like, oh.
Yeah.
I don't mind. I feel bad for the guys out of work. I pay my goddamn state taxes. A good fucking bunch, too, let me tell you.
I'm giving you a warning on the failure to produce insurance. That's expired.
That's nice of them.
Another one?
No.
My wife told me it was expiring today. She went and paid her car share, and out of the grace
Expired
of
on
her
the 10th.
heart,
Today's the 16th. That's 6 days ago.
the bill was due today, okay? Whatever the date on the bill due, I apparently have paid. Matter of fact, I have a copy.
You want $1,000 speeding ticket?
That's wild, dude.
That should be unconstitutional.
Where?
Georgia.
Georgia.
Oh my God! I'm
He
never
said they
speeding
did,
in Georgia.
triple fines in work zones. But
Okay. Oh, okay. That makes a
that's
little
still
bit more
crazy.
sense.
That's still wild, though.
We do
It's
double.
still wild, but
I think we double.
that
But like double 200
that makes a little bit more
400,
sense.
You know? I guess
1,000
85.
bucks?
If you're doing 30 over,
That's wild.
I don't know what that is, and
Still too much.
yeah.
What's your license and registration?
Of course I
Oh, apparently it's in Maine.
Well, anyway, I do this insurance. I'm not going to get. Like I said, my wife was raising her half when I came home, but she taking money out of her savings account because I'm fucking dead broke. Because the cost of living has gone up. My paycheck
Maine
has
is
gone
New
down
England,
because we gave up double time on Sunday. Our insurance went up $20 a week 2 weeks ago, $20 to $40 a week. And that's what's happening in the last 8-10 years. Till the whole
My boy, from the future, it gets better. You talking about cost of living increase?
I just want to.
Poor guy.
I just want to make note that I was 14 days old when this traffic stop happened.
What a baby.
I was like 2, like 2.5, something like that. Maybe 1.5.
I was already walking and
fucking
talking.
country. They've shut down the industry. They've friggin' cut pay. Insurance has gone up. But there is hope. And I'm going to watch it tonight when Bill Clinton gives us an acceptance speech. Because there is hope if we can get this economy going again and start treating people fair and get assholes like you to do something decent
bud.
instead of picking up some fucking...
You don't even know.
Goes well for a while, then it gets bad.
Yeah, then it gets
Then
bad.
it goes okay for a bit, then it gets bad.
It
Then it just gets bad.
The guy that wasn't
Should we tell him?
Right?
He might be dead by now. Just from his blood pressure is probably through the roof.
Just know, in 2007, if somebody's really eager to give you a home loan you're not sure you can afford, maybe don't take
If they just say, yeah, when you're, still $1,000 in debt from your speeding ticket. Like, yeah, that's fine.
Bye. Goodbye is the best part.
It's troopers. You know what? I'm going to take 5. Suspects, despite the level of anger, did not do anything illegal.
No, he didn't
Shout out.
assault the trooper.
Yeah,
nothing.
Exactly.
As much as I'm sure he thought about it.
I give him points for self-control. What are they now, dude? Could you imagine? Where would I feel I was -7.
1, divorced. 2,
Dude, for sure divorced. Yeah, poor guy.
at least 1 heart attack in.
No kidding.
He's not alive. Is he alive?
I don't know. Phoenix is not done fighting this woman. Police went after her for years with trumped-up charges. After the court tossed those charges, she filed a lawsuit. And now records show the city just pulled out of a settlement. If she looks familiar, it's because she's the driver who hit and killed a Phoenix police officer who darted unexpectedly into rush hour traffic. It was tragic, terrible, but the city couldn't let it go then. And as you're about to see, they still won't now, even though new video shows the city admits the officer made a mistake.
Well, rest in peace, Officer Paul Rutherford. Signs across the Valley freeways recognizing and honoring the Phoenix police officer killed in the line of duty 1 week ago today.
Paul Rutherford's death was a tragedy. While investigating a traffic accident in 2019, he suddenly moved into traffic.
Ooh.
Why?
No reflective vest and ran into traffic. Ooh.
Yeah, you
I do not want to disparage an officer that died in the line of duty.
but he
However,
kind of played himself.
But also, this is like the most likely way that you're going to
Yeah.
die on duty. By like a lot.
When Samuel L. Jackson says, aim for the bushes, you don't jump, okay?
He jumped in front of me. Like, why would he do that? Why? This is a busy street.
That woman is Nubia Rodriguez. To charge her with negligent homicide, police withheld this video evidence from the grand jury. In the court found they used misleading and biased testimony.
Maricopa County? Shocking. Shocking that Maricopa would do something super
After 3
sussy.
years.
I hope she countersues.
A judge tossed the
Well,
case.
she tried.
What matters is he appeared from a place that he shouldn't have been to a regular driver, whether he was an officer or not. He ran out in front of her.
After the charges were dropped, Nubia filed a lawsuit against Phoenix for malicious prosecution, and records show the case was set to settle. The city's attorneys even requested a pause in the case so the settlement could be approved by the city council by July 1st at the latest. But that didn't happen. But here's what did. Phoenix replaced the attorneys who reached the tentative settlement and brought in new ones, and that means the lawsuit will continue, possibly for years.
This lawsuit is going to cost them way more than the settlement.
Yeah.
Just in legal fees to fight.
That's so scummy.
Just settle.
No, you know
Like, you're
what?
burning
You know what?
taxpayer dollars. You know, like
Let it play out. They deserve it.
Testimony you're about to give will be the truth.
So far, only one deposition has been conducted in the case, and we got a copy.
My name's Cummings Smith.
And you're a detective at the city of Phoenix?
That's an unfortunate name.
Detective Smith
really
taught
is.
traffic
His
collision
parents hated
investigations
you,
at the police academy.
Why is it
He's like, I'm going
important
to name him after
establish
how he
a
was
safe
made.
Traffic.
that's at 30 minutes and 50 seconds for those of you keeping score at home.
Pattern.
How are babies made? Well, son, look at your name.
Are officers trained about the dangers of secondary collisions?
Yes.
And Detective Smith was asked about all of the policies, about all of the tools that officers could and should use. Tools that Rutherford did not use before he was hit, like flares, a vest, and a whistle.
Fair to say that flares are an early warning system?
Yes.
And the Phoenix...
Flares during the day. I don't know about that.
You know what I like is the thing that truckers have, the little triangles.
Sure.
They're like these little like orange triangles, just because they're invisible in the day. At night, yeah, flares. In the day, I think, because they're small, they're easy to carry. Little plastic triangle that goes on the thing.
Our department issues little cones that fold. They're foldable cones. Although they're hard as hell to get to.
I was going to say.
Operations orders specify that officers will wear a traffic vest when they're directing traffic.
The traffic vest alone? Let's say he gets smoked, like this lady leaves traffic, hits his car, and hits you. In my department, you'd have been written up for it posthumously. And you would.
Well, not only that too, but having the traffic vest saves you, because that's actually an OSHA violation. That's not even just.
Yeah,
that's not even just the department or the city. That's OSHA that will come down on you and the department.
Correct?
Correct.
In addition to flares and traffic vests, the City of Phoenix operations orders require a whistle to be carried in all marked police cars. True?
Yes.
What are whistles?
We used to carry them on our uniforms.
Directing traffic.
Yes, but
Detective
we never
Smith
have.
did not investigate Rutherford's death, but attorneys questioned him about how the investigation was handled.
You were in the unit in 2019. You knew that the unit was investigating Paul Rutherford's death, true?
Form.
Correct.
Everyone knew it, right?
Yes.
It was a big deal.
Form.
It was.
Nobody is occupying the curb lane.
But the case was handled by a detective in training, Michael Davidson, and attorneys questioned Smith about Davidson's training.
Do you see anywhere in Detective Davidson's training records where he received any training at all that is required by the Traffic Bureau's Vehicular Crime Unit?
Form.
Training records aren't that long. Just in case you're wondering.
It depends. I've seen some officers go to a lot of training. Not good training either.
I either give you training or I fire you. So here's some more training.
No, sir.
Phoenix told us they won't comment because this is an active lawsuit. Right. As for Nubia, in a statement, her attorney told us, quote, "The city of Phoenix's treatment of Nubia Rodriguez remains, in a word, abhorrent. The city falsely accused Nubia of the homicide of a police officer who, by all accounts, was a good man who made a tragic mistake by running into traffic. The city refuses to take accountability for its officers' actions and the absolute destruction of an innocent woman's life. Now, we've done a lot of reporting on this case over the years, and we've got links to all of it up on abc15.com/investigators. I'm ABC15 investigator Dave Biskobing. ABC15.
I'll tell you what, if it wasn't for all this news attention, too, they might have been a little scummier about it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
This is going to go on admin. I'm going to go ahead and take that pound of flesh there. I will give some points to media for covering it.
That's me.
And then to society for sticking up for themselves.
Hey, Josh, can you get your life insurance denied if you're not wearing your vest?
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, you can lose you and your family can lose out on benefits.
It was literally the joke we used to run. So I used to take my reflective vest, I would shove it underneath the headrest of my passenger seat. So no matter what, I could always reach and grab it before I got out of my car. Even if it was on incorrectly. At least it was on.
Yeah,
what you didn't
as
want,
long as it's on.
Man. It was a it's like a running
It's gotta be
joke
bright and
about
yellow.
that we used to just say we put it on for the payout what was the joke, but like for real though.
There's some truth to it.
Yeah. It's a and again that's one of the most dangerous things in the law enforcement sphere is vehicular accidents. Especially once you're on scene. It's traffic, right? This is live, especially if it's at night or during like rush hour where people might not see what's going on or aren't paying attention. Yeah. Shout out to, you know what, to judges. You know what? Because the judge wasn't hearing shit. He's like, no, we had no PC.
Yeah. He was like, I'm not putting up with this shit.
Shout out to him.
Mr. Steal Your Girl here had no idea what he had done wrong after he asked multiple women for a threesome at Planet Fitness.
Wait, what?
A succulent Chinese meal?
Oh, my boy.
What's my crime?
Bird Force, what's going on, homie?
Yeah, I got you. What's up, man? Come talk to me over there real quick just so we're not around all the weights and all that.
Okay, shoot. Can you check the cameras too?
Yeah, we'll figure everything out.
I'll file a complaint against him. Get your shoes, get out.
All right, just grab your shoes. We'll go over here real quick.
Sure, absolutely. Get out by himself. OnlyCops, that's not me.
Okay.
So Playboy is staff.
All right, cool. We'll head right over by the front desk. I appreciate it. I'll come talk to you in a second.
Kind of sus too.
Everybody give a round of applause. Hit the lunk alarm. Oh my god. Yeah, it's a Planet Fitness.
What exactly is it?
So I had a female.
I got you. Give me 1 second.
I hate this color combination. Who's it? Minneapolis does this.
Mm-hmm.
There's a couple departments that do this, but it's like black vest with blue shirt. It looks terrible. Although it does give Raccoon City PD vibes, it still looks terrible in my opinion.
Maybe they're preparing for that.
Maybe.
Complaint against me because I asked him for a throughway.
Okay.
He said, what? I'm sorry, what?
File a complaint against the front desk.
Like sexual?
I just asked him if they want to have a three-way. That's all I said.
Like sexual or like?
That's all I said. What does it matter?
He's like working out? Or like working out, you know what I'm saying? I need to get specific here.
Were y'all gonna move the weight machines into a circle? I mean, what was gonna happen?
Did they both spot you at the same time? Is that what you're saying?
Umbrella PD.
I'm just trying to figure out where you're coming from or what she thought.
That's all I said. That's not really
important.
Okay. And they said no, and I walked away.
Okay.
And everything's on camera in here.
So is this important because it goes to like his mental state? And is that going to be relevant to the crime? Or is it?
It's going to be like under harassment or something like that. You got to think about. There's a couple different ways. Technically, terroristic threat falls under this in Texas, but you would probably just go under strict harassment. But if I say, "Hey, what's the weather outside?" It's not reasonable for me to assume that somebody asking about the weather could cause offense or alarm or whatever. Versus I walk up and it's like, hey, can I sleep with your wife? Like, if we scrap after that, they're like, well, I'm
with
guilty
Juan.
of harassment, you know? Like,
I'm with Juan here. He was innocently asking about, three-way spotting. He's going to lift some weights. You
He's
know,
like, can we do an Eiffel Tower with this barbell?
Right.
That's what he was trying to,
Right.
because like they, it's that.
He's the guy you
This
want
man's-
to cover your drink around. Damn.
I think it's actually called a London Bridge because it's more like a bridge.
Stop. You need to chill. So but anyways, the idea behind
An
this
Urban
is that,
Dictionary right now.
We're trying to
hashtag free my boy.
Yeah, we're trying to. Oh my god. Establish some sort of intent, right? And so if me randomly soliciting you in a gym, right, especially if it's against code of conduct or something like that, you can basically look at that falling under harassment versus something that's going to be strictly covered under the First Amendment. Now, he's not going to like prison over the thing, but you probably just do a harassment charge, just so that if he goes back, like let's say they don't CT him or whatever, goes back and harasses him again. In Texas, it's stalking, which is that's a felony unto itself because it's unwanted attention, unwanted communication.
To be clear, you don't like getting randomly solicited at your gyms?
Well, again, if you consent to it, that's different. But harassment in most cases is no worse than a ticket, right? Or just that it's documented. They might just put it on the books or whatever, but has to be unwanted.
It's to start documenting like a pattern of behavior, basically.
Right.
Like you're trying to.
Because one is an instance, right? But multiple subsequent stars. Lisa, I just saw it. And shout out to my Resident Evil fans, homies. But a pattern of behavior starts to elicit more of a police response. This, even if it was the most heinous, like this is like a, husband and wife, this clearly would have pissed him off or whatever. They didn't have the upside down pineapple or whatever it is. That it's maybe harassment. I would even explain it to them. This is probably harassment. They're going to get CT'd from the gym anyways. It's like, I'll document what happened. Like just an incident report in case something else comes out of it. But for now, it's really only a Class C set. And typically you can talk them out of wanting to press charges, or they'll hear what it is and then not care as much. But it's up to them. They are victims of a crime.
Well, let's.
Are you talking about? So he's saying it has to be unsolicited and continuous. Is that for the stalking or for the harassment?
Probably both.
Both.
So for the harassment side of it, because it's like if I'm on a dating website, right, and I have an open queue to take inquiries, that's different, right? Versus I'm in a public place and it's just. My beat was very sus. I had to figure out, okay, are y'all dating or what is this? I learned a lot in the ghetto.
I will say, discount Chris Redfield is doing a good job here.
Yeah, he's chilling. He's not trying to make something more out of it than what it is. And the reason why what Millennial brought up was important was that one instance of it's not enough. I'm going to be like, you could say this is a disturbance, but I'm not going to. Whose mic is quiet? Armored
Do a
mic.
simple field contact.
Yes.
My mic? Is it me?
Oh my God, Steph.
I didn't have it lower so you could see the dog.
I hear you fine. Oh, there it is. Well, there it is. But anyways, all I'm saying is the one instance he comes up, says, "Hey, I want to have a threesome," and then she says no, and they leave. That's not gonna be enough. Somebody call Leah. All these.
Oh, Josh, you're a bit quieter, I guess. Apparently.
I don't know. I can't.
I think you were just talking quieter.
I can't turn mine up at all. I'm sorry, team.
Yeah, I think you were just talking a little quieter.
He was talking too far away from the mic.
That's what it is. Sorry, fam.
I was over in the other room, and I was hitting on the girl on the hip abduction machine, and she also filed a complaint against me. Then he tried to remove me.
All right.
Physically.
Okay.
Now we're seeing a pattern.
Would you push anybody, anything like that? You assault anybody?
I pushed him back after he pushed me.
Okay.
But you can check. Everything's on film.
Yeah, I got you. What's you got your ID on you?
No.
Okay, what's your first name? Yeah, we're investigating.
Okay, sure.
There's an investigation. I can't do that right now. I'm gonna do that afterwards. Yeah, for sure. I gotta get everybody's names. What's your first name?
John.
Can you check the camera so you can see me harassing everybody?
So, tell me what happened?
So
I know you may have told the other officer.
my coworker is off shift today. Shouldn't even be here. She's just working out. She had some ladies that seen her and knew she worked here.
Okay.
Came up. They made a complaint about the fellow. Said that he was asking them inappropriate questions, asking if they wanted a threesome. Then spotted it again, talking to another girl in the corner. The girl's asking him to get away too.
Okay.
I wasn't trying to do nothing. I asked the girl, "Hey, do you want me to talk to you?" Because he said that he walked past and called her.
Okay.
Because she didn't want to do what he asked. So I was gonna go over there. I was gonna ask him what's going on, if he's okay, blah blah. Some people come in there and they're on drugs. Ask him if he was okay. As soon as I walked up to him, he said, "Get the out of my face." I didn't even ask him nothing yet.
Right.
So I said, "Well, if you don't want to talk, you can leave the gym."
Right.
I said, "But I'm not gonna have other customers, multiple customers, being uncomfortable for one guy."
Okay. Where's your?
I'd work it as a CT, to be honest.
Mhm.
Is it inappropriate?
Yeah.
Sure. Is it sus? Sure. I don't think this raises to harassment. Only because, like, this is it's kind of like a park or something like that. They are paying to have access to this place. Now, if they're not going to terminate his contract, I'm not trespassing him. Like, dog, like, I do see some follow through. Don't come over here just to do a stupid, like, dick measuring contest here and make me force him to leave unless you're going to have some sort of follow through there. But yeah, this is a CT. I wouldn't make too much more out of this.
A CT and a field contact.
Yeah, something like that. And for us, we just called them incident reports. Like, nothing like criminal occurred, but it's weird. The only thing that might make this, I'd be curious to see if he interviews the other complainants, is if he started to do stuff like corner them, right? So I'm gonna wait till you're in a machine where you can't really get around me, and then you try to leave, and I'm like, no, come on, like, talk to me. Even if it's something that passive, of like not. I always joke about every single time you see this in like telenovelas and stuff, that someone will be walking away and the guy will grab the arm. I'm like, that's unlawful restraint. I think about that all the time. It's like, oh, it's so romantic.
Yeah,
that's a crime. But
the wall slam.
Well, that's different. But if someone's trying to leave and you prevent them from doing so, it's unlawful restraint in Texas. That's a little different, because then I can more easily articulate. You wanted to leave, right? Yes, and they physically prevented you from doing so. Yes, cool. It's met the elements of the offense. But outside of that, just based on what's verbally occurred, it's multiple people. So yes, he's being creepy to multiple people, shooting a shot and getting rejected. He's on that Shaquille O'Neal kind of free throw percentage thing here.
But at the same time, it's not illegal for him to shoot a shot and then get rejected either. Right. So
he said that too. Okay. Did you feel sexually harassed when he asked you that question?
What? To the girls.
To the girls.
They felt like they were sexually harassed. Yes.
Okay. Where are?
It felt like they. That does not count. You
Hearsay.
cannot be offended for a third party. Absolutely not. Terrible question.
Go ask the girls.
That's what I mean. Like, you can't complain on someone else's behalf for a misdemeanor. Like, I need first party stuff. That's a terrible question.
The girls.
They left already.
Oh, they already left. Okay.
Even after harassing 3 women.
You got nothing. CT and go. Like.
Yep.
I have beef.
And being publicly humiliated for it, the male continued claiming innocence and refused to leave the gym.
Can't you just watch diffuse the situation at the moment and then take down whoever's information you need?
At this point, you were refusing to leave. That's what security or whoever that guy is, the worker here.
How can they just tell me to leave, though?
So
I
need your address. I need your name. You don't have your license on you. So
How is that?
Something.
I have a membership here. Why would I have to be? Why would I have to listen to somebody tell me to leave?
I'm assuming you're going to be trespassed at this point. You're not going to be allowed back. So
okay, so I'll just leave now.
No, you're not allowed to leave right now.
This is kind of my litmus test for people and whether or not they have good geos. Am I detaining somebody for a CT warning? Hell no. Because a CT warning by itself is not a crime. I'm not charging them with anything. This is going to be logged in through the city, through our CAD system or whatever, or through dispatch. I don't know that I'm detaining somebody for a criminal trespass. Now, is it going to get issued? Sure, but that should have been sorted out way before we got here.
However, you do come into the weird area where you have to identify that person, because if they come back...
Well, and that is a gray area, because I understand both. Yes, I want to get them identified for the CT log, but is it failed to ID if I can't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know that I'm getting, or even interference. Like, I don't know that I can even articulate that because it's not a like crime. You know what I mean? Per se, it's a weird gray area because I could see where some people try to stretch it and make it fit that. I just wouldn't want to be on a use of force report attached to trying to forcibly detain somebody over a criminal trespass warning.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
I'm with you on that.
Now,
I'm with you on that.
The easier way to have played this, if you want to go be a scumbag, is say, hey, tell him to leave. I'm here. He says, fuck you, I'm a member, I don't want to leave. You just go straight then and there. It's criminal trespass. They said it was in front of me, boom, straight to jail. Is that scummy? Yes. And is that super gray and could maybe get tossed? Because they're like, well, he didn't know he had to leave or whatever. There's some of that, but ignorance of the law wouldn't be an affirmative defense to prosecution. But the detaining him to get him ID'd, to get it done as quickly as possible. The hem-hawing that occurred, especially once you realize that the ladies weren't even there anymore. Do you want to CT him? Yes. Issue the criminal trespass warning. You need to leave. I'm not going to leave. Right then and there, the second he says no, you refuse to leave. Gone. Jail, if you really want to be petty. But this weird in between is odd. Also, the detention to issue a criminal trespass warnings. Only reason is if this turned into a fist fight, or worse, this guy pulls a knife out and you smoke him. And again, you're forcibly detaining him at that. I don't know. It's a. I wouldn't want to be on the docket for that court case, especially given that that's my reason for contact.
Yeah.
What's your address? Just work with it. How do you not remember your address?
Because this is too much.
It's not too much.
This is too much.
How?
Just leave, bud.
Is there an assault charge? So what am I being detained for?
You're not leaving. If you walk out of here, you're gonna get arrested.
So
see now, I have a huge beef. Okay, they want you to leave, so you have to leave.
What is your law enforcement objective, sir? For him to leave?
Yeah.
Then let him leave.
But if you leave, we're going to arrest you. So he's damned if he does, damned if he doesn't.
So if he's trying to say that they're investigating an assault, right? Maybe he assaulted somebody.
Like a verbal assault?
Well, they didn't claim any physical contact, right? Both the staff and them. And it still would require this third party to be involved. Like, I saw him assault somebody. Well, who? You know? Couldn't convince him.
I need their identity.
Yeah, at the very minimum, yeah. That's just... this is a sus
hey, bud,
statement here.
The staff don't want you here anymore. If you want, I can bring them over here to tell you, but you have to leave.
Yeah, he's a member. Get his information from the... See, look at Millennial. Bro, playing 4D chess out here.
Using brains.
I'm telling you right now, for obstruction. For obstruction.
Where is this? Also, why is he so red?
I don't know, dude. He knows he's wrong. He knows they done messed up.
He's like, oh, shit.
It doesn't say. Probably got to hide this because they don't want to be implicated. Have him look up the membership. Tyler said the same thing.
Yeah, man.
See, Tyler,
that'd be the easy solution.
Dude, easy money. God.
So get this off. Get this off your name.
So how can I be arrested for obstruction?
They're pending. You're investigating. You're investigating detention. You're not leaving.
Camera on.
Good. We have cameras on. So you have two options. You give him your name.
Huh?
You have two options. You either give him your name, we document everything,
No,
or you
don't put that
I don't like
back in
it.
your
so we
pocket.
get inside.
I don't like it when the cops
And we
make
arrest you
me
for
have to
obstruction.
side with the creep.
Yeah. Oh, this is a sergeant, too. Oh,
yeah.
This is policing 101.
Do you have a supervisor's category?
No,
other than admin?
We're gonna change that.
We're gonna add somebody in between admin and I gotta add
because
a.
Big Sarge could have easily, really, what I would have expected from even just a senior officer. You got somebody with the two stripes, the corporal, whatever. The FTO shows up and is like, well, what do we got? But nothing,
Well, we told him to leave, and he said he would, so we told him to stay here. He can't do it.
Yeah, I have beef.
So you have two
I
options.
apologize for wasting your time, sir. Get out of here.
Right. Please leave.
investigated further yet. There could be a charge.
Okay, so find out if
I
there's a
wouldn't
charge.
apologize. He's
I
still
need
a
your
creep.
information.
No, either find out if there's a charge.
Sir, you're gonna get if you don't give it. I'm telling you, you're gonna get it locked
Believe
up for
me, I don't
obstruction.
care if I spend the night. So you can either find out if there's a charge, or that I'm leaving. So you pick one. Or
You're not
leaving
leaving.
for no reason.
You're being taken. This is what you're being taken.
You already gave me your name.
I don't know that they have an assault. Like, you don't have a victim here. And even if they got video evidence of what they could perceive as an assault,
It's still, you don't have a victim.
You know what I mean?
You don't have a victim.
It's not a domestic. Clearly, you know, like dude soliciting people he doesn't know for threesomes. Like, it's, I don't know, dog. I have beef.
And date of birth. Why can't you just give me your address?
Doesn't sound necessary. Can't you just find out if there's a charge first?
No, that's not how this works.
What are we
I'm pretty sure
doing?
this is how it works.
No.
How can there be obstruction?
What
if there's no
agency
charge?
is this?
Well, you have to. You need a charge.
We
to
don't
obstruct.
know.
I'm giving you a lawful order to stay and give your name.
Answer what I said. Respond to what I said.
Because you said it does not make it a lawful order.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Well, you mean because I said so is not?
Well, she's Big Sarge. What she says goes.
You know what? Millennial's right. Suspects do deserve points for being right.
Yeah, he deserves points.
Oh, not that many.
I know.
Oh, easy. There you go. Yeah, that's gross. I hate that we're siding here with the creep.
You're not listening. You keep cutting me off.
I'm listening.
Can I speak now?
Go for it. Say something relevant.
He's a creep in the first degree.
Altercation here, okay?
Correct.
A possible assault.
No.
Is there any?
You keep asking questions. Hold on. Can you let me go on? You keep cutting me off. A possible assault.
So watch the cameras.
So we are
He was
doing
the one who
investigative
assaulted me.
detention. We have to identify both parties because if there was an assault, there could be charges pending. I can't charge someone if I don't know who they are or where they live.
Okay, so I'll drop my charges then.
No, this is not your. No, that's not how that goes.
Yes, it is how it works.
No, you are clearly misinformed.
The way he's mansplaining the law to an experienced female officer, you can bet.
I'm taking points from media. An
What
experienced
the hell?
female officer would not be doing this. Sorry for my tardiness. Civilian here. Learned so much from you
Should
guys.
be sorry.
Not just
Should be
that.
sorry, Ricky.
okay.
You missed all of my
Maybe I
shilling
don't go
for merch earlier. I put on a whole big show about all the cool stuff we have.
Shout out to Ricky. Oh man. Well, I took points from media.
There, Ricky.
Sorry.
The door. He said
Now,
my video
so
drivers needed updating.
I am curious now that I'm thinking about it, because I don't see the other officer that was with him. If this is occurring at the same time the other officer is talking to staff and they don't know yet that the
like they don't know that
victims they don't know the victims have left yet. That's what I'm wondering.
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
That I will forgive. Because if they don't know yet, then you do have reasonable suspicion. Somebody was approached. Clearly the contact wasn't wanted. We're just trying to find out the details of what that contact was. Then that's fine. But I think it's been this guy doing all the interviews.
Yeah.
So I had beef.
Check the. I mean, we can find out. We can. Is there no time on the body cam?
Is there a timestamp? It doesn't look like
Bet
it.
he graduated
They
from the
redacted
Hustler
everything.
University.
No, I think you just don't understand how things work.
I do. I've been doing this long enough. I do understand.
No.
Yeah. So, like I said, you either comply, give me your name, birthday, address, the whole nine, so we can find your ID.
Oh wait, the other
properly
officer's
identify
right
you,
next to her. Never
and we'll
mind.
document all this and move on.
Oh, because this is a different. All three officers are currently physically here talking
Yeah.
to him.
All three officers. Yeah,
Wow.
so they already know.
Haslett Township Police Department in New Jersey. Outed.
Damn.
Half points for the rest of forever. You got supervisors out here. Okay, so what's the law? So what would be harassment in New Jersey, and what would be assault? Because I don't think I've heard anything that.
Also, what is police misconduct?
No shit. Right. Cool.
You're choosing the hard route.
First of all, we found the guard.
Possibly us or Planet Fitness.
Possibly. Nobody filed charges then.
Not yet.
You can't file. You are filing the charges, but you can't charge somebody with, like, you can't be the complainant unless it's society. That'd be different if it was like PI or something. This is not a breach of peace kind of thing.
Okay.
That's what we're figuring out.
Charges.
I have to speak to both parties.
So
So
go
I've
speak to the
identified
other party
people.
then. Go find a charge then. Go speak to him first.
We're not going
If
to
he's
find
the
a
one-
charge.
No, go speak to him first.
No.
I know how this works.
No, you don't.
You're not gonna back on me. Go speak to
There's
him.
no pick up. Sir, you're going to get arrested.
Okay, that's fine.
You're going to get arrested. So you're telling me you don't
I've been
identify
kicked out of
yourself.
lots of gyms before. I know how this works.
Right,
I'm saying I want you to find a charge first.
This is not my
Everything's
first
on-
Planet
We're
Fitness.
being recorded right now. Would you say it is? Yep. I should be fine.
Yep. This is not how this goes.
Don't tell me how it goes. I'm telling you how it goes. Okay, I can tell you.
Why are we going back and forth, first of all?
Better give a name and address.
Even if they were fully within their rights, why are we going back and
I
forth?
guess he said he did this. He said he went up to, I guess, a female working out here, asked her if she was interested in having a threesome.
This is a different officer.
Obviously, she felt harassed, and then he went up to another person and asked them the same question, and they felt uncomfortable. He said it, and then
You should
Mike
take
asked him,
points off because they're using WatchGuard.
When I came to ask him, to leave the ladies alone because they felt uncomfortable, he told me to get the out of his face. He didn't even want to talk to me. I didn't even get the chance to ask him a question.
Do you guys want to trespass from this
Yeah,
place?
that's not a
My
crime.
manager's gonna probably.
That's his freedom of speech.
Membership, so he's good.
Yeah, we'll trespass.
Did you drive here?
I walked.
Where are you going now?
The bathroom.
No, you can't.
Why can't I use
They
the
don't want you using the facilities here. They want you to trespass. They don't want you.
Okay,
They want
so
you to
then I
leave.
should
So
leave then.
not yet.
They want me.
Why? They want you trespassed, so leave.
This is taking far too long.
You're not leaving just yet.
He's like, yeah, I am.
Adding insult to injury, the officers learned that the male didn't even have a Planet Fitness membership all this while.
They can't find me in the system. You gave me the right name, right? John DePaulo. Yes. I just spelled the last name. This was stuff in. It's not. They want to trespass. You got the system. I'll back here. Come back here. Okay, so can't we just go out?
You cannot issue the trespass. Staff has to issue the trespass warning.
Yeah.
Pretty sure that's universal.
Yeah, the staff has to come up and say, hey, we don't want you here. You need to leave.
No. It's getting rectified right now. So we need a positive ID. If you're refusing, I said you're arrested for obstruction.
No!
Are you
It's criminal trespass! Sorry, anyways.
refusing?
I'm not doing anything.
All right, that's it. You're arrested. That's it. Don't tense
Stop
up.
resisting.
Bro.
Stop resisting.
Stop resisting.
What resisting is he doing right now?
Stop tensing your arm. Stop.
Okay.
You're in
All
a resisting
right.
charge if you don't.
But he's fully in his legal right
He's not
to
tensing his
resist
arms,
arrest
he's-
at this point.
He's flexing.
Is this a Yu-Gi-Oh thing?
Yes. Yes, it is. The creep is a man of culture.
This is the creep comes out when he puts the puzzle together.
I was gonna say
His real form's like a real skinny nerdy dude.
Oh man. Yeah, I don't. If they charge him with resistance,
Believe in the heart of the creep.
Oh my god.
Oh my! Stop tensing your arm.
You're pissing me off right now.
Sir, move your arm back now.
Can we just talk about
No,
this?
you're not getting resisting charge. Stop your arm back. You mean this worse? Stop.
I'm not giving out resisting charges for that.
Bro, if I charge everybody that tensed up with resisting, I've been hit a few times and not even charged for assault.
Bro, yeah.
You know what I mean? He's drunk.
Legit.
He doesn't know what's going on. You know, if I had a bunch of random people in the middle of the night assault me effectively,
I've had people go through a mental health episode and I've had to fight them into handcuffs and still didn't give them a resisting or assault charge.
Come on, I believe in you. Let's act like we've handcuffed someone before. There's 5 of y'all there.
Stop. What is wrong with you, man?
What is wrong with you, dude?
But Josh, it works out.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Now you're pissing me off.
No.
Stop with the...
Stop. Go down.
And here's the use of force you were worried about.
Exactly. Well, that's my beef, dude. It's like we're really gonna push the discussion about this detention, right, over a criminal trespass. Now we're using force for a criminal trespass. Or do you try maybe the resisting sticks? Maybe, you know, because depending on how the language is in the law, but you don't have assault.
Oh, dude, 100%.
Stop. Stop. All right.
Oh my God, they're sending units code.
Oh my God. That's great.
We're taking L's today, boys.
I love that.
So
I love that for them.
I'm going to hope that they just weren't answering the radio, and that's why they're sending units. Yeah.
Be good at this.
Let's go.
Let's call him an asshole.
I mean, if they didn't look like Raccoon City Police.
Stand up. Let's go. I'm gonna play this cat and mouse game. Up.
Bring back robot cops. I know, dude. There's no reason to do that.
I was just talking first. That's crazy.
So lock this.
Yeah, I got it.
We're gonna search him for
Lock
the
this first. We put it in there.
Nope, apparently not.
Alright, grab the there's an earring. There's an earring that says 40 about that. The gold thing.
Yeah, there's no way he searched him in that amount of time. Bro, be better.
Bro, why am I siding with this man?
Totally. Let's say he's totally got a felony warrant for kidnapping or something wild like that. There's still like the easy stuff of getting them in handcuffs, getting them to the patrol car. Spread your feet, right? Not your legs. We're not trying to be sussy. You know.
He might like that anyway.
You know, search incident to arrest. Hey, you know what? Shout out to Kim, and he's right. At least no tasers came out.
Or batons or pepper spray.
There's a silver lining.
We still got time.
Oh, that's true.
Oh my God.
Take all their cracker jacks.
We got some officers coming code that think this is a real.
That's true.
Real legit call here.
I'm nervous about this one.
They fucking rip open the door, yank him back out, start beating him.
Oh my God.
Hunk Boy was soon taken to the jail where he continued to refuse to provide pedigree information and refused fingerprinting.
Pedigree.
So, since he's under arrest now, you could talk about like obstruction or whatever, but the charge I don't think.
But if
sticks.
it's an unlawful arrest.
Yeah, I think everything else is gonna potentially get kicked. But good faith days.
Car keys. Do you have anything in your pocket? Car keys?
Why are you searching him now?
While he's sitting.
Car keys?
Let's see what car it says.
Honda, which one is yours?
What does it matter? You're gonna tow it?
No, I'm gonna tow the car. You refuse to tell me who you are, so I'm gonna run your car.
You gotta get some AC in the back.
So, all right, hear me out. Why didn't we just do that?
Right? No kidding. Is he a Labrador? Big list.
It would have been a lot of legwork, but have an officer drive through and type in the tags.
Anything.
Yeah.
Okay, you want to come right or left? I'll give you the option.
Is it necessary?
Yes, it's necessary. Dude, you just fought 4 police officers.
I didn't go watch the video. I didn't fight nobody.
Okay.
The male was charged with obstruction.
Not a single charge for assault. So what was our detention for?
It's bad vibes.
You know what?
I vote kicked. Likely, I would be shocked. I'm assuming they have like a shitty resisting charge, just like Texas does, where even if the criminal trespass arrest was bad, that the charge sticks, and if resisting sticks, then hindering, obstruction, disorderly, all that other bullshit's gonna stick. That's.
I think
I'm listening.
You know what? I'm gonna go to wherever this police department is, and I'm just gonna blast NWA out my speakers as I'm driving through.
Imagine if this guy was more motivated.
Right.
We're gonna turn what should be just a criminal trespass into an OIS.
This is why people hate the police.
Like,
this is why we get a bad reputation.
And really, this is why I get pissed off is like, if the law was written correctly for resisting, it should require that the original charge was valid, right? If this charge falls, right, the criminal trespass is bullshit, then everything else after it should be bullshit, just like it would be for a search, right? I find Jimmy Hoffa, doesn't matter because I didn't have PC for my search or reasonable. Yeah, I didn't have any of that, right?
And that's one thing I will say about North Carolina that I like is that even though our resist charge is so broad that it can encompass so many different things, there is a separate law that says if the arrest is unlawful, it is legal for a person to resist arrest.
Yeah.
And I'm so glad North Carolina did that because especially I want to say our resist charge is probably the broadest and probably one of the most. It's probably one of the most broad in the country because are the charges resist, delay, or obstruct.
Yeah.
You have to either physically resist, delay, or obstruct an investigation.
He's an AG. It's fine. That was pretty good. Yeah, I just because why this upsets me is because it allows bad policing like that to slide.
Yes,
it'll let a charge stick, so everything's going to be kosher, and
and those officers continue that pattern of behavior.
They'll believe it's good. Oh, this was good policing. You know, we took a scumbag off the street. Is the guy a creep? Yeah. It's not illegal to be creepy. Unfortunately,
no.
You know,
it may be abhorrent to our sensibilities, but it's not illegal.
Right. And we don't want to live in a world where you are just subject to thought crimes and stuff like that. I don't know. Behavior can be weird. Because, man, imagine it's like, you know, if you really stretch that, the reason why I get upset about this, if you stretch that thought experiment out, right? Well, I don't like that she's wearing a hijab. I'm offended by that. Take her to jail.
Arrest her.
She's like, why am I going to jail? Stop resisting. The second the resisting charge was good, doesn't matter. If I can get her to resist this arrest for arresting her for a religiously protected belief, jail. And it's good. And we all high five like we're fucking heroes.
Or probably a better example would be that lady that we saw last week who like attacked that dude that had the Free Palestine hoodie.
Right.
Imagine just being like, hey, he's wearing a Free Palestine hoodie. That's offensive to me.
Yeah. Suplex City, baby. He resisted.
Suplex that guy.
We're good. Like is it stupid? Yes. Are people dumb? Yes. Are you going to disagree with most people's beliefs? Yes. If you're a free-thinking individual, you will to some degree. Though we turn into England. Fox 10 gets it.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah.
Thought crimes actually are illegal. That's called prostitution. That is, at least down here in the Bible Belt, that's still prohibited. But
if we're gonna be more like England, does that mean that pitting mopeds and motorcycles is kosher now?
Dude, talk about wild. Yeah, no kidding. And that's just my point. I don't think it's our job as law enforcement to go and enforce social norms. That gets very scummy very fast. He's drinking out of the wrong water fountain. You know, you start getting to that kind of stuff when you start looking at leveraging law enforcement that way. We're supposed to be impartial. The laws should be written in a manner that limits law enforcement interaction with the public unless they are specifically violating the constitutional rights of other people and or committing an articulable crime. Not, well, fuck it, he fought, so resisting and we're good. Like, I understand and will always be a champion for qualified immunity. I will not champion bad laws and bad laws that allow for bad policing.
And I will not champion for qualified immunity for shit like that.
That's what I mean, though. And it's like, this is why the argument stands of why people want to get rid of it. You know what I mean? And it's just like, if you had laws that were legit and didn't open the door for dumb shit like this, like, it wouldn't be that complicated of a discussion. If the charge sticks, we're good. You know, and if the charge doesn't stick, but it's reasonable if these officers thought that they had what they had and there was a crime and you could articulate it, cool. But yeah. Anyways.
On December 5th, 2022, Brookhaven police officers responded to a multi-vehicle hit-and-run crash in Atlanta, Georgia.
The advised vehicle is in an accident, LaVista Road to Briarcliff. Looks like a runner is gone. Stand by. Fuck.
Joke's on you. No
Hey,
such
where'd that
thing
guy
as an
go?
accident.
Hey, he went towards Lavista Road, towards the cab. Which way? That way. What's he wearing?
Good question.
What's he wearing?
Dude, that's a pretty
What's he
bad.
That question's gonna get you kicked out of Planet Fitness.
Orange.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Do what?
That question will get you kicked out of Planet Fitness.
What are they wearing?
Yeah.
It's good.
There we go. I added a big Sarge category. It doesn't quite fit as neatly in the scorecard, but it's there.
Nice.
I'm
No,
gonna
it's
zero it
okay.
out, though, so you can
We're
add
start-
or remove.
Okay, hold on.
We're starting a new row.
We're gonna take. We'll take.
The spacing's a little wonky, but
He'll be alright.
There is good experienced patrol units will understand somebody's got to pick a job, right? Sometimes in the robbery, your job is, well, shit, I made scene first and the suspects are gone, but we got a good suspect description. My job's to bolo it and sit here on scene. Everybody else gets to do the fun part of hunting for suspects, right? But it's good to see that they didn't all run or they didn't all stay. This guy's like, hey, start sending people to go get the suspect. I'm going to get descriptions. I'm going to bolo it out to other units that are responding or already here. And then he's going to do the investigation. Very, very, very good policing. There's a sign and indication of an experienced police, not just an officer, but a shift. Because also everyone else is not like, oh, what are we doing? They already know what's going on. Good on them.
Jacket, orange vest.
A shift of rookies.
Orange sweater.
Not a shit. At least there's more than one experienced officer. You probably have a rookie come screaming in here, gonna ask, "What are we doing?" But
what are we doing?
Could be.
How far did you get up? Probably gonna be in this empty lot. Last visual on. Start the cab for a good vehicle accident. Okay.
Hi.
How you doing? You okay?
Yeah.
Hey, baby girl.
I'm okay.
Where did he hit you at on? The other side?
The other side. I was making a left.
I have to find something about it. Here comes a rookie screaming in.
Backup officers
Where do
arrived
you
at the
need me?
scene, gathered the suspect's description, and began
Immediately
searching
runs
the
in front
area.
of a car. Oh, no vest on because nobody's
vest.
wearing a vest. Speaking of which,
So
we learned nothing.
this is a gray area because it is still an active crime scene. We do have somebody that's out and about. I have chased somebody in a traffic vest before.
I have to.
I was gonna say.
I 100% have to.
What is the issue with wearing a vest while you're chasing somebody?
It's just not tactical. That's really most of it. So
You're gonna grab it like a hoodie?
Well, especially at night. So the big issue with having it on is that, let's say this turns into a gunfight, I'm wearing a reflective vest. It's like a shoot the random yellow thing.
Okay, yeah, but you also have a tactical advantage of like you can put that vest on something else, and now he thinks that's you.
That's true.
But Josh, if I take the reflective vest off at night and get shot, wouldn't I be at fault for not wearing my reflective vest?
Probably. That's probably true. Well, you were close enough to the highway. You were working an accent.
Admin, well,
They're gonna have to write you up posthumously for not having your traffic vest on. Golly. I wish.
I need you to sign this piece of paper.
No kidding. He goes to your casket and then pulls your hand out. You know, like. Oh my God.
Which way? That way.
It's easy. It's raining.
Orange jacket. Orange vest. Orange vest. I got him right in my house. Going to be in this empty lot.
He goes.
Stop!
Oh, you gotta run up them steps. That sucks ass.
Stop right there! You're gonna get tased! Stop! I got him up here at this apartment complex in the stairs.
As a city cop, this apartment complex is not specific enough.
No. Which one?
The one with all the doors. The brick one.
The brick one. Maybe a little bit more specific.
Two stories?
There's like a CVS or something here. The apartment complex next to the CVS is better instruction.
Yeah.
Than just
Hey,
the apartment.
I think we need to give the suspect points for wearing a reflective vest.
Hey, you know what? Safety first. Let's go.
He won't get hit by a car this way.
He will not. You're right.
Stop for our taser. Get on the ground. What I do? Turn on your back. What I do? Turn on your back. What I do? Right now.
Put on your back?
What I do, sir?
Confusing instructions.
Sir, what did I do?
I give him a little bit of leeway for
What I
being
do?
stressed, but on
Put
the
your
other
hands
hand, I don't
behind
give
your
him
back.
leeway for being stressed.
Put your hands behind your back. Sir, you gonna be tased? Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. You gonna be tased. I didn't do nothing, sir.
Tase him through that jacket?
I have my doubts.
Why you jumping on me? Put your
I
hands
think you
behind
drive
your back.
son underneath the jacket.
Yeah.
It is raised up a little bit.
He's also probably going to take that taser from you.
You know.
You ain't. Okay. Now what I do?
He's wearing reflective vest, so it's fine.
Yeah, you got it. Well, then cooperate. How about that? How about that?
See, when I'm directing traffic, I wear my
I asked you what I
reflector.
do. We're gonna talk about that in a minute. We're gonna talk about that in a minute. You're getting down in the car first. I ain't did nothing. Well, shut up and we're gonna keep walking.
I actually do keep a high-vis vest in my car, though.
Better for you.
Smart.
Yeah, just because I'm like, if there's a car accident, it's at night or whatever, I'm like, I'm just gonna throw that thing on. And
smart.
It's like that and my little like emergency kit bag that has all the random weird first aid stuff, jumper cables. Random
You are more
stuff to play
prepared
cars.
than about 60% of the police officers we've seen so far.
I believe it.
That's bad. That's real bad.
I mean, that's the state of things, unfortunately.
No, I'm saying, well, I'm just
I do need a new spare tire though.
Okay, come on.
I've already used mine.
This man don't throw me down. What? I'm just walking up the street. All right, come on. What did I do? Mike, this guy, yeah. Listen, what did I do? All right. Now you gonna say my little and I did it. Spread your legs. I ain't got no leg now.
Whoa, hey, whoa, hey, whoa, whoa, hey, whoa, hey, whoa, whoa, whoa.
You learn anything from these streams, it's spread your feet.
Spread your feet and wear gloves.
Like
that's true in policing and in the bedroom and in cooking.
So let's say this man is innocent and he just did
Good
get
life
tackled
advice.
by a cop, and then the next thing the cop says is spread your legs. All right, what would a reasonable person think at this point?
you know that scene in Pulp Fiction, like Marcellus Wallace, the whole thing. Yeah.
Oh God.
That's what he's assuming is going on here.
What about the check? There's somewhere. All right. Now what I do?
Caffeinated, I'm underfunded too. I still got it.
You crashed me in a 3 car. That wasn't me. Oh, sure it was. It wasn't me. You think we were born yesterday? Listen, that wasn't me. Let me know who did it.
Wait, you guys get paid?
He's good, man. Listen, I ain't doing nothing. I ain't getting no call.
Only if people super chat.
Hold up now. Get your hand on your leg. I ain't doing nothing. Just let him in here. I ain't doing nothing.
You're gonna cooperate, or you're gonna get restrained even more. Get in there like an adult man. Get inside the car now.
Look, no.
Get in the car now.
I didn't do nothing.
You're going to jail because you ran. Get in the car now.
That wasn't me.
Well, you're not getting out of it. I'm gonna tell you one time. You're gonna get in there. We're gonna put you in there.
Listen,
All right, you look at my Stand by.
Look, man, please.
You're not cooperating. If you're cooperating, you're working out better. You're not acting right.
Look, please. Please, man.
Are you gonna act right?
Listen, yes.
Stand up. Stand up. Hold on. Stand up.
Listen, hold
Stand
on.
up.
It wasn't
All right,
me.
you're right. Come on. Get on the ground. Now,
Hold on.
your feet. Now, you side.
Hold on, y'all.
There you go.
Now, look up. Let me stop. When I heard you,
Right now. Listen. Listen what we're asking you to do. Restraint. Stop it. Stop it.
Leg
Stop it.
restraints?
Give me that opportunity. You don't stop your resistance. Stop it.
Yeah, I think they're putting leg restraints on.
Stop what you do. Oh, hold on. Have you guys heard them yet? Yes.
I can't breathe.
Okay.
Hold on, I can't breathe.
If you're prone to seizures,
Please.
good luck with
I
that
can't
scene.
breathe. I can't breathe, man.
A lot of flashing lights.
I can't breathe.
If you can talk, you can breathe.
I can't breathe. I can't breathe, y'all.
Okay, we're gonna check out.
Oh, please. Please, I can't breathe.
Out the car.
I can't breathe.
If you don't, we'll get in your ear.
I can't breathe.
Shut the
I
door.
can't breathe.
Shut the door.
I can't breathe. I can't. Hey, excuse me, sir. Hey, y'all, I can't breathe. It ain't. Excuse me. Excuse me, sir. I can't breathe, man. Excuse me. Excuse me.
As he purposely hyperventilates.
I can't breathe. I'm getting out of breath. I'm telling you. I can't breathe.
He hit him with the "you're hyperventilating." Now we're not medical professionals, so if someone makes a complaint about breath, I'm not saying don't provide. Yeah, the easiest thing to do is just have EMS make scene. They're gonna make scene anyways because the accident, right? Just drive him over to the box. They're gonna look at him and be like, he's fine. Go to the jail. Just from a CYA standpoint.
And if they're a really good crew, they're gonna be like, yeah, we're diagnosing him with a case of jailitis. You can take him.
Yeah, and they'll tell you that. They'll hook it up.
I'm trying to. That wasn't me. You're resisting arrest. Guys, keep going. When they told you, you wouldn't be in the situation you're in. I just was walking, sir. Sir, it wasn't me.
Let's see.
Caught him fucking in the shower.
We can't do that.
That is not the lyric.
Michael's still taking the Planet Fitness guy.
Yep. Wasn't a member.
I wasn't even a member. It wasn't. She was doing abductors. It wasn't.
I just wanted.
He was transported to DeKalb County Jail, where he started acting up again, claiming once more that he couldn't breathe, but the officer wasn't buying it.
So we don't see the investigation here.
He was charged with
Would you have
5
called?
counts
So
of hidden.
knowing that he was in a collision, would you have called EMS just to be safe?
1,000%. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, absolutely. So the default interaction for anything. I gotta go suplex city this guy. Medical. He's stumbled while we were apprehending him. Medical. He starts complaining about an injury. Medical. Even if it's totally jailitis, and that happens, right? Doesn't matter, because that I force EMS to take the civil liability of his medical needs. In no universe should you, as a cop, be making any type of determination about that person's medical needs ever. Period. You're not a medical professional. Heck, the guy's like, my arm looks broken, and even EMS will be like, well, I can't diagnose. Like arm hanging off. They literally won't say anything.
The only leeway I think I will give a law enforcement officer is if they are certified EMT.
Sure, you get some of those guys that are real high speed, low drag, but like anything, bro, they are breathing kind of funny. It doesn't cost you, the individual officer, anything to have medical show up. And if your supervisor has issues with that, put per Sergeant so and so, we refuse to give a medical in a couple reports.
Oh
to see
yeah,
how long that lasts.
I'm throwing supervisors under the bus really quickly.
Dude, I can't tell you how many times you would get, and it would always be somebody new, that they would show up and they're stuck supervising our area, or they made scene on something. Oh, he doesn't need that. I was at twice. Got on the radio and said, per Sergeant so and so, medical can 22, and ooh, it was a fun conversation after. But I was like, yo, dog, like, you're not putting that on me, because this is my detainee, right? Like, this is my arrested suspect. I was like, nah, dog, like, you don't get to supersede me and then not take response. And a good supervisor would say, they'd head you off right there. Put in your report per me. I'm going to do a supplement. I'm going to overstep your, and that's fine. If they want to do that, because then it's their problem, not yours. But there should never be anybody getting in the way of that kind of stuff. What?
I'm just choking on my coffee, that's all.
Looks like the fella might need some observation, but just in case.
Incarceritis, that's a good one.
That's what they call it.
Juan, would that happen to be your OnlyCops coffee that you can get by?
Run, providing a false name, obstruction, reckless driving, fleeing, driving on a suspended license, driving on the wrong side of the road, and using a license plate to conceal the vehicle's identity.
Oh,
yikes!
There's a bad plate on the. So they ran the VIN and were like, "Dog, it's not even the right plate." Or it was like a plate for like a Juan can't breathe.
I can't breathe. Call EMS.
A lot of times what'll happen is you'll run the tags. This is like an older Ford Ranger or whatever, or like maybe like I think it's like a C10. I think what's the older Chevy version of that truck. It's an S10, actually what it is. And you run it, and it's like a Nissan, like a 2015 Nissan Altima. You're like, well, that's clearly not what this is. That's a good charge. I'm not mad. Is this PD? I think this is PD. Oh, it's not bad. I mean, the apprehension was a little goofy, but it was good investigating. I'll give him 30. And then I will give, what Well, they said spread your legs. I can't give them 2.
They did.
Yeah. We'll keep going. This wasn't bad. Not bad.
The man should be fired or have the sense to resign today.
They are the people who take your calls in some of your worst moments. 911 operators.
Dispatcher.
They already have an extremely stressful job, but some who answer emergency calls here in Metro Nashville say their boss makes the job even more stressful. Good evening, I'm Rory Johnston.
And I'm Carrie Sharp. They describe the work environment at Metro's 911 call center as toxic. As investigative reporter Jennifer Krause tells us, those employees have some powerful supporters who are calling for change.
This man is unhinged, and there is no reason why this city should still have him on payroll.
Metro Councilwoman Joyce Stiles says Steve Martini, the director of Metro's Department of Emergency Communications, needs to go.
It is a hot mess.
Stiles says there have been serious complaints about Martini and his management style.
Him being redheaded makes it a little bit more believable. That's biased and crappy, and I can acknowledge that. But I thought, well, maybe it's just like they don't understand that. And then I saw him, I was like, ooh.
Since shortly after he took the job in 2020, including allegations of harassment, retaliation, and creating a hostile and toxic work environment.
This is on us. This is our failure. We knew this man was a problem years ago, and we did nothing.
It was the intimidation factor, the bullying.
Trisha Eby was a dispatcher with Metro for 23 years, but says she made the difficult decision to leave the job shortly before qualifying for a full pension because she just couldn't take it anymore.
No, it's being a jerk, Trish. There's a huge difference in between speaking bluntly and being a jerk, and you're falling firmly in part 2, right?
The man you're hearing there was her boss, Steve Martini. Eby says in 2022 she was called in for a meeting, and based on his past behavior with her as well as other employees, Eby decided to secretly record the conversation.
I did nothing to warrant what I was accused of and the behavior.
I need you to understand that I'm not playing games here with you, okay?
I understand.
I don't need the coverage bad enough for you to be here. If I had enough support under 6.7, I'd fire you now.
I've never in my life had a boss ever treat me that way, ever talk to me.
Eby says Martini was upset because she'd asked to step away from being a trainer and that he believed she had filed a grievance with the employees union because he had hired someone without posting the job.
I'm not in the union. I did not file the grievance. I'm really proud to work here.
That except for the 4 people in this room, Trish.
Sir, that's not true. The whole floor is talking about it.
I don't disagree, but nobody knows about your involvement with that except for the 4 people in this room. So that either means the 3 of us are running around causing discord on the floor so that we have something to tell her, or you're a liar.
You felt like this was retaliation?
It was definitely retaliation.
It's a city job. You have to post it. I would argue, especially because it's publicly funded, you have to post that. You can't.
Don't they typically? Yeah, because don't they typically go through like a whole bunch of checks and stuff? I mean, just as to be so. And I do contract work for cities a lot. We go, we do background checks and all kinds of other nonsense and fill out a ton of paperwork to see if we qualify for like XYZ checkbox stuff that they have to go through. So I would assume for employees, it's kind of a similar thing, right? Where like if you're hiring somebody, you need to go through all of the different like 50,000 policies that the city has implemented to make sure that you're hiring, fairly and whatever else.
Man, I'll be honest too, like a 23-year dispatcher is probably a pretty crusty lady as far as like not being sensitive per se. And so I think there's more than obviously what's going on here.
I was going to say, and this might just be from my experience back when I was in corporate, but like, and this is not to say it's not a toxic work environment because most corporate are, but like I was like, this sounds pretty normal conversation for a corporate environment, which isn't to say that is a good thing.
Yeah, but that's not egregious.
Yeah, like I've seen way worse when I was in oil and gas. Like, way worse.
Right.
When they
I've
said
seen-
toxic work environment, I was like, I was expecting people to be hitting other people because that's
Yeah, right. Or,
Like-
who was it that chief that was like shitting on people's desks and stuff like that? Like
Mhm.
he was doing some wild
rampant alcoholism during workout, or like, you know,
Having worked for a
maybe-
city, this is tame.
That's kind of
like,
like, and we're not
this is so
justifying it.
tame.
We're not justifying it.
yeah,
But
we're just jaded.
I was surprised.
Yeah, heavily
they're
jaded.
holding this like it's a smoking gun, and I'm like, well, I mean,
Mhm.
I bet this news
This is-
agency probably has worse than that going
This
on.
this just seems like a casual Tuesday.
He made it really clear in the meeting that I'm lying.
This is a shot at me, so this is me shooting back. And we're restricting anything you participate in, and I don't need to hear so much as a peep. Okay, Trish? None.
Yes, sir.
None. And when I talk about insubordination, I'm talking about with the hammer, right? I'm not going to walk into it slowly. I'm going to swing hard and fast.
This man should have been fired on the spot from the berating that he gave an employee in front of other staff members.
But Councilwoman Stiles says instead, Metro's HR department decided to hire an outside company to survey employees who expressed fears of being ostracized or even fired if they spoke out publicly against management, and that they had concerns about heated exchanges between employees and senior leadership.
I don't see the intimidation or retaliation.
Almost every
Steve
workplace.
Martini insists that recording
I was asked about the behavior, and I said I was in the right. Weird.
I did
meeting
nothing
with
wrong.
Trisha Eby was an isolated incident.
That was probably one of the worst examples of my engagement with an employee in my 21 years in public safety communications. I'm embarrassed by it. It was not how I should have interacted with Trish, and if I had to do it over again, I would.
The outside company.
He does give off. I've been trained by HR and how to do these extremely like jerk ass moves in a way that will not cause legal backlash to me.
HR's like,
That is
bro, are you
100%.
back?
He is within the box of acceptable toxicity.
HR is like, man, are you back in our office again? Why? Get out. You know what to say.
Yeah. This is
Company
very
that
much a
surveyed
man
employees in
who's all
2023 did recommend that
Pull the script
Martini
out.
receive professional executive coaching, something that he says has been very helpful. And now, 2 years later, he's got an outside group doing employee focus groups to find out what needs to be changed.
How do you change this feeling among employees that this is a toxic work environment?
I'm very excited to hear the feedback from our HR partner that we've engaged with through the focus group to bring some of those solutions to bear.
But you've had
What leadership positions won't like hearing is that if you want to fix a toxic work environment, the first person that should leave is leadership.
Mhm.
That's the reality.
99.9% of the time, they are the problem.
You know, a lot of times you can look at shifts, and for anybody that's ever worked on, I don't care if it's a grocery store all the way up to SEAL Team 6 or whatever, the discourse that happens between subordinates, right? So everybody that's like the peon level employee here is either allowed or not allowed by leadership, period. At the end of the day, I tell you how you can conduct yourself while you're here because my job is to manage you, right? Because I'm not saying it's always the supervisor that's the problem. You could have problem employees that are constantly causing a stressful environment, but if that leadership doesn't address it, it's your fault. You hired them. You continue to let them work here. You continue to not discipline that individual and just put that on the backs of your employees to say, well, you put it up. You need to put up with them. Yeah.
So, Josh, Juan, unfortunately, both of you are making way too much sense, and because of that, I'm going to have to write you up. All right. So,
Where's my admin hat? Hang on.
Put it on.
I need you to go ahead and sign on the dotted line right there. Don't even look at it; just sign it.
Just sign it.
Yeah. Wait. You got to give us listen up, buttholes.
There it is.
No.
All right, listen up, buttholes.
I'm an AG.
Yeah. I am the resident AG, and
Eric, I see you.
Had surveys, you've had focus groups,
Doesn't matter. Leadership
and nothing's changed.
Yeah, focus groups.
I disagree that nothing has changed. We've definitely made changes.
I fired some
Nothing's
people.
changed.
Councilwoman Stiles, who
Complained
heads up
about
the
me. That
Metro.
changed.
So I wonder who this lady is and why is she so familiar?
City
with-
councilwoman.
But like, does she? Where is she fielding the complaints? Like, what is?
I'm assuming, yeah. So I think she's
Like a
making
sick
this.
apology.
I'm assuming she's making this her political hobby horse.
Gotcha.
For whatever, probably like a
re-election bit.
Campaign bid, yeah.
Women's Caucus says after council members started hearing more complaints about Martini from current employees earlier this year, the caucus asked for another survey. This survey found concerns about poor training, lack of support, poor communication, and
Also,
a
I do want to say,
toxic work culture.
While that sounded dismissive, what I said, that is actually how it should work. If you are a citizen who is complaining about this kind of stuff, your city council people should be the people who hear about it and make a big stink about it. That is their job.
She's putting it for his job.
I heard him make a
but
public
it is also a
apology. I
political
think that
hobby
makes
horse,
it
and she's
right.
definitely using it for campaign. So,
oh yeah,
I can both disdain the system and also know that
that's how
it is how it should work. Yeah.
Oh my God, the citizens are outraged by this. Let me get some votes.
Yeah.
And the majority
but that is literally the system as designed.
Yeah, I mean
that is democracy manifest.
Yeah.
It's democracy manifest.
changed. This place is still toxic. He's a horrible person.
The Metro Council voted in June to ask the mayor's office for an independent investigation. Well, earlier this week, the Women's Caucus voted to send a strongly worded letter to the mayor's office expressing concerns about the situation. Joy Stiles, though, wants more.
I bet he's
Joy
shaking
Stiles,
in his
personally
jimmies.
as an individual, would
many
like him to
strong
quit
words?
today or be fired. There is enough information
How do you
that this man
define
has
strong
done
words?
for him to be let go.
Jennifer Kraus, News Channel 5 investigates.
The Metro Women's
said, "What the
Caucus took
heck?"
particular interest in the employees' concerns because 70% of the employees at the 911 center are women, and most of the complaints are coming from women. An anonymous group of current employees began sending emails to council members earlier this year about the working conditions, and several current 911 operators told caucus members that intimidation is still a big problem. Meanwhile, Metro HR says they have not done more because of the complaints that they've received have been anonymous or not specific enough.
This all sounds too vague to matter. I do think that toxic work environments do exist, and they shouldn't. I think that in a meritocracy, you would see this a lot less. In that this person gets promoted. If everyone's not happy with that person getting promoted, you just move them. Like, that should be like the automatic thing. Now, that being said, leadership is meant to be an accountability device, right? If everyone's pumped because nobody's working and we're just having pizza parties and whatever, like not actually doing the job or not making changes that are demanded out of that work group, that's why the leadership position is there. And the work employees might not like that leader for that reason, that they're holding them accountable to a certain standard or whatever. It's a double-edged sword. But
Pizza parties fix everything.
Exactly.
They really do.
We're just going to take points from dispatchers for not being able to articulate their complaints correctly, and then we're going to take points from admin for all of this. It must have been a slow day in that city to also make a story out of this, so we're going to take 5.
I mean, if your city council is doing something about it, then...
Are they doing something?
Well, I mean, they stink and they're doing strongly worded letters, Josh. What more do you want? That is their entire
I hear grandstanding
capability.
I think the whole thing's kind of a whole bunch of nothing until there's something there, you know? Like, that's my beef.
I think you're going to have to prove a pattern of behavior. I mean, if you've got all of your, like, if there's a ton of employees saying the same thing, you've got something there. Until the investigation kind of comes up with something, you're sort of in a waiting period.
Yeah.
Bro, that patch looks like a cartoon drawing.
It kind of does. They did the Cracker Barrel to their patch.
Yeah, they did. They're jumping on the meme.
Rip. Come on, Lieutenant. You're in a position to change some of this. What are you doing?
Wow.
On with the Houston Police Department. At about 11 p.m. this evening, officers of Eastside Patrol Division.
Also, this is hideous. For bars?
This whole uniform's disgusting.
Bro, this is trash. Baby girl,
This
you
is-
deserve better.
You know what's hilarious, though? This is the irony of this, is if you read the title, this is about 2 men who were pretending to be police, who probably had nicer uniforms. This is like...
I don't think the bar is very high on impersonating there. You don't have to do much.
I would take points simply because the details of the complaints have not been.
No, Frag said don't take points simply because the details of the complaints haven't been made public.
I'm taking them because they're making complaints without making any action happen. They don't need to be public. They could have solved it. But either the city council.
Well, no, the employees are. He's talking about the employee complaints, not the city council people complaints.
Right. Well,
the employees can't do anything about it.
Right.
Except complain.
And I guess if it got suppressed or whatever, if it's getting.
I mean, if there's retaliation happening, there's also going to be a fear of. That retaliation if you make very specific complaints and those complaints get back to old Ginger Boy, he's going to know exactly who the hell it was.
Maybe I'm just jaded, but I'd be like, bring it, because that's a wrongful termination suit waiting to happen.
Sure.
Among other things.
Yeah.
But
not everybody's brave.
And received a home invasion call in the 4800 block of Belknap. As officers were arriving, they were receiving updates that there were 2 masked men at the complainant's house, the caller's house, stating that they were police and that they were here to serve a warrant. And then shortly after, they heard that the caller had been shot at. That's what they received over their call slip. That the caller had been shot at through the door, and then so of course the homeowners returned fire and struck both of the suspects that were at their door. The suspects were wearing bulletproof vests and had some sort of badge around their neck, and were wearing ski masks as well. So right now we don't have ages on the suspects. They look to be younger, maybe at the most like in their 30s, and the complainants are okay. They're not struck. They're not
Josh,
injured.
We're younger.
Do what?
We're younger.
We're younger.
Hey.
We're in our 30s. We're younger.
Let's go.
We're young men.
Suspects have both been pronounced deceased. Officers, upon arrival, did attempt
Don't look at my
CPR,
wrinkles under my eyes.
but realized shortly after that, they were already deceased. So that's what we have right now. If anyone has any information regarding this incident or knows anything about this incident, we are going to contact Crime Stoppers and the HPD Homicide Division.
So what are homeowners doing this live in the field?
No, thankfully the homeowners are okay. They became suspicious because they have a ring camera too, and the suspects were.
Bro, points from suspects. Talk about getting got. Shout out to them.
Even with
Shout out to ring camera too.
The fakest looking uniforms on the actual cops, they could still tell that the fake cops were fake cops.
Points to society for handling up. Yeah. Shout out. I mean, I guess admin for getting out and doing that. No, I'm not giving them points.
No, don't give them points.
Their job.
I feel like you should take points from PD for that uniform.
Terrible.
That patch is so ugly.
Like,
I wonder if they had like a contest and asked like elementary school kids to design a badge.
And the autistic kid won. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. That's weird.
Well, new here tonight, Jefferson County Sheriff's Office has arrested the Colorado Parks and Wildlife Ranger who was stabbed.
Yeah, law enforcement telling us that the park ranger stabbed himself in what they are calling an elaborate hoax. This was the scene on Tuesday as around 200 Front Range first responders rushed to the aid of Park Ranger Callum.
Look at SWAT acting like they're going to make it there on time to do anything productive. That's hilarious.
Heskett had radioed for help, saying that he had been stabbed.
Well, there might, because there's no suspect.
Of the attacker. As the investigation continued, inconsistencies in Heskett's story started to emerge.
We have forensic work being done on his phone. His behaviors, his mannerisms, the evidence, they don't support what he says happened. Even to his injuries, it's not supportive of what he claimed.
The park ranger is still receiving medical care and is facing multiple charges.
So, my only issue with this, right now, could the guy be stupid? Yes. Could the guy have done something stupid? Yes. But if my call was somebody calling 911 saying somebody stabbed them, but I show up and they stabbed themselves, right? And there's some side of this where there's an official oppression aspect of it because you're a peace officer or whatever. Is there not a mental health component to this?
Oh, 100%.
You know what I mean? Like, for all I know, it's like old boy that shot indiscriminately into the yard, right?
That seems to be more
But
like at least so this was the sort of the follow up of it, because the original one was basically like they were out searching. Like 200 officers were out searching the woods for the guy he said stabbed him. That he said, I got attacked, and y'all need to go get that guy. And they're all out looking for him. And then days later, they're like, oh, you did this to yourself.
Absent
huge waste of resources.
Yeah, absent there being like a history, because like let's say this guy's got like TBIs or something weird like that, where it's going to be a little bit different, right? And there's potential. I'm not saying there's not charges, right? But we're going to likely hold these charges and do a diversionary court thinks he's got mental health issues. Are we taking him off the force? Yeah. Like, you know what I mean?
100%.
Are we taking him out of that situation? Like those circumstances aren't changing, right? But here's an idea. Resign. I love you.
Okay, so here's a little bit more. So some of the his Google searches in the morning that they found were how deep are arteries in the lower abdomen and 3.5-inch stab wound. So he was like Googling basically how much can I stab myself without dying, essentially.
Well, but think about that.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm trying to give a little bit more extra context here, because that was a very short. So I couldn't find a longer story. I wanted to put this in because it reminded me of the dude that shot into the woods over a car chase with nobody.
Right.
But that was one of the reasons. Like that was one of the things they found in his phone that made them be like, oh, so that was after they did a bunch of searching and all that stuff. Days later, they went through his phone, found out, oh, he had been Googling basically how to do this to himself.
Yeah.
And so it was either like a big old crazy prank, or he's got some other issues.
Would you take points for suspecting?
You know what?
I want to take points from fish cops.
Let's do it from fish cops. I'll bless that, because this was a fake emergency.
Mm-hmm.
I on one hand, I'm okay. I'm okay with a punishment coming out of it, because we do chill.
So he said, call out on the radio that he was in a physical confrontation with someone at the Old Mill Trail. The worker said he heard Column say, get back, and he's fighting me over the radio.
That's kind of what I mean. Is like it. Let's say he doesn't call.
Oh, they found him with the knife. That's funny. I would have at least chunked it.
Yeah, I don't blank. He said this wouldn't even go through my belly fat. The other reason why I say I think there's a mental health component to it is because I don't think we need to be slamming 15 felonies on this guy and putting him in prison for this, right? Is it a huge waste of resources? Yes. Is it a really stupid situation to find yourself in? Absolutely.
Yes.
Should this guy have likely been washed out during recruiting and training and whatever? Because this doesn't come out of nowhere. There's going to be some sort of red flag or inciting incident or something that causes this kind of response, right? It's a not normal response.
I feel like more points should be taken away from fish cops for hiring him.
Okay, here's one. He searched 1 million for each time you get stabbed. Now I'm wondering if there's like some sort of insurance payout within their contract that he was trying to get if he could just injure himself in a fight and then like they never find who did it, but he gets like a disability payout for
if
it.
it's fraud, that's different, because then there's premeditation on the fraud
Interesting.
side of it. Yeah, if there's a fraud element to it, then screw it. Throw the book at him.
And I'm gonna link this news article for everybody so they can read about it. I thought it was a real weird story, and I wanted to take points from fish cops, so I threw it in here.
We took I don't remember how many I took. I took some though. They're negative 600.
We haven't had enough fish cops lately.
But minus 50 from admin. Yeah, I
At least it wasn't a welfare traffic stop.
No shit, right?
Oh. I want to Google 1 million per stab wound.
Be welfare checking Juan here, sir.
Yeah.
Edward Norton beating himself up at Fight Club.
Like, that might be what I wonder if. Now we need to go look at his Netflix history and see if he was watching Fight Club.
Could have gotten lost in the woods. Yeah, I don't know, Doug.
If he was, we don't talk about it.
The only reason I bring it up, so the second most suicidal group of people in America is law enforcement, technically.
Yes.
We only get beat by veterans. So on that prestigious thing, you know.
And unfortunately, it's rising every year.
So that's the only reason. The only reason I bring it up is like there's clearly a mental health component to it. They didn't address the mental health component to it. I don't know if they are or they aren't. But simply looking at it administratively and saying it's a big waste of resources, it's a big waste of whatever, right? There were failures before he got to stabbing himself and we got to looking for somebody that doesn't exist, right? There was some sort of failure before, and they need to be evaluating how that slipped between the cracks, right? Some guy's feeding a homeless person a shit sandwich. We need to be looking into where we missed the boat on that, right? Same thing. Officer stabs himself on a fake 911 call. Where did we miss the boat here, and how do we? Hey, the Eggcorn guy was way worse.
Yeah,
like, clearly a mental health component there, right? He was the double whammy, the veteran and a cop.
Speaking of, I was on a traffic stop and an acorn fell on my patrol car, and surprisingly, this may surprise you, I didn't pull my gun out and start shooting.
Crazy.
It's shot by itself because it was a SIG.
They give you a life-saving award for that?
Oh yeah, definitely. You know,
yeah.
They said go straight to City Hall.
Yeah. Gave you an award for valor.
They gave you an extra stripe. Sergeant Michael.
You have your license with you?
Oh God,
yes,
don't wish that on me.
That's not how it works. If you walk away, you go to jail.
I didn't
make your choice.
I didn't even do nothing.
All right. You don't even know why I'm stopping you yet.
I don't even. You ain't stopped me.
We're stopped right now.
But I didn't do anything. You never stopped me. I'm in my people's
We are
yard.
stopped now. I watched you commit a violation
I'm on home
public
base.
road.
How? This my people. What violation did I? What
Back up.
violation?
Back
No, what
up.
violation? You're
You
lying.
don't even know what I'm stopping her. Your registration's expired. So back up.
My registration is not expired.
I don't care. You're not involved in the stop.
My tag is coming in the mail.
What does that say? Stand over here.
But my tag is coming in the mail.
She verbally admitted to having expired tags, so.
Yeah.
Has a traffic stop. Yes, she made it to home base or whatever. That doesn't count. So observed and on viewed the misdemeanor offense, right? You got reasonable suspicion, if not probable cause, for crime being afoot, right? We are allowed to detain and ID and all that stuff now.
What does that say? You have a license.
Y'all record this.
You're more than welcome to. You have a license.
And even if the tags are like, let's say she's paid the fees, right, and they've updated in the system. Most states, that little registration sticker you got on there, most states still have it where if you're displaying an expired registration sticker, it doesn't matter if the plate's valid.
Yeah.
You're still displaying an expired sticker, so it's still a valid traffic stop.
Part of this, I think he could have articulated a little faster. Hey, I saw you on the roadway with an expired tag. That's what the traffic stop's for. I understand you feel some kind of way about it, but that's what I'm going with. If you have problems with that, you can take that up later. But you can do some verbal de-escalation, but she's also not helping herself.
No, she's not.
This is. I don't want to criticize too much of this officer's side of it because this is annoying, but he hasn't done anything that I would consider.
How many times has this happened to you?
Right. No, I'm with you on that.
I'm coming to my people's yard. I do.
You have a license?
Don't do that.
Produce it, please.
Y'all not gonna try me like that because I didn't do anything.
Let's maybe not let her walk around though. She's detained. She's
Ask
detained.
for her name.
Yeah.
I do have a license. I definitely do.
Fine.
A second car rolls up, 3 females pile out, and suddenly the deputies have a heckling squad.
Come back over.
So this is kind of what I meant. Like, if she's the one that you got a detention on, right? It's also for an expired registration. Like, what are we doing? You're either going to take enforcement and control the scene or you're not. Whether you get heckled or not, that's fine. If she's walking around like this a bunch, you tell her multiple times, hey, you're detained. Hey, by the second time I'm having to do it and physically restrain her, she's going to the back of a patrol car. And it seems kind of dickish, but you've no idea who this lady is. The same way I wouldn't let a gang-affiliated guy that I know for sure, I've picked up on robbery charges and stuff, dig around in his car for something. I'm not going to let her do it. I'm not going to let Grandma, who I'm stopping as she's getting out of church on Sunday, dig around in her car if I can avoid it. So I would, at the very least, do a better job of detaining her.
Here.
I can stand where I want to stand.
Come back over here before you go to jail.
I didn't do anything to
can't.
go to
Back over
jail.
here before you go to jail.
Why you touching me?
Not when the magic words were said.
Listen,
Stay over here.
what did I do, sir?
Insurance expired. Why stopping you?
I have my stuff. Okay, listen, I have my stuff. It's coming in the mail.
Let me see your license.
Okay, could you stop being rude to me?
When you stop
need
being
to
rude
care.
to us.
I'm not being rude at all.
Okay, you came at us, jumping us down the throat, saying we did not stop you. We watched you drive the vehicle. We
I
have
was
multiple
coming to
violations.
this-
I don't care where you're going.
Okay.
You committed a violation on the public road. That's the bottom line.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
Her lights out, her tag's expired, and it's flapping in the wind. That's 3 tickets.
That's why I was behind her.
I don't care.
Okay, yeah, it's a pretty obvious. Yeah. It's a pretty easy stop right now.
And that witness or whatever, the other people did not just help her by saying that's why we were behind her.
Right.
You increased their PC.
In the Bible, you've testified against yourself.
And it's funny that you want to be nasty. I'm going to take it to court. I'm not being nasty. Listen, let me tell you something. Y'all
That's perfectly fine.
No, you know that.
That's how that
Give
works.
me your, give me your ID. I'll write you a ticket. And you can have your day in court.
No,
expired registration. You
Yeah.
behind you because you was going.
I'll be honest. I already have the driver's license. I'm just issuing the citations at that point.
Oh yeah, 100%. I'm not.
Like,
I'm not
we're
going back and
doing,
forth.
we're not doing all this. I would enforce just from a scene safety. This is really the backup officer's job more than it is the contact officer. I'd be like, hey, if y'all could just stand in the front of this car, I'm good with it, right? Technically, I have this car. This car is detained. This car is part of my crime scene, right? Her also being really quick to get out of the car for you interdiction cops. People do this when they're holding, right? When they got weed or they got something, they're very quick to try to separate themselves from that car. If that's what you're trying to get after, cool. But now you don't really have a good reason to go inside of this car, or open it up, or open it, or whatever. So
Not only are they quick to jump out, they're quick to walk away from it and try to get you in a position where you never walk towards that car.
right, and it's kind of what happens. So either she's very slick and is doing a very good job of doing that, but her friends aren't helping. But it is what it is.
No.
Ultima's indicator of excellent credit. God dang.
The Nissan Altima.
I'm mad for her. She just bought this thing and the taillight's already out. I'm mad for her for that. They hoed you, baby girl.
Exactly. And we just got done from party. Y'all never was behind me. Y'all never stopped me. I didn't do anything.
Y'all was behind her. No, y'all not. They were here. That's why we have to explain to you 2 times. Everything's on camera.
As the back, I'd just be sitting there watching everybody.
That's a public roadway.
No, that's not.
So you're telling me this is not a public roadway?
No, she made a U-turn. Why you
So this is not a public roadway. This is a private roadway.
Why are we arguing?
So this is not a public roadway.
So
Yeah,
is there a
what?
thing where, like, if you can't convince them that you have a lawful stop, you can't give them a ticket? Is that what's happening here? Is this like a state
That's
statute? in
what
this
society
specific
would
state?
like you to think.
Yeah, like you have to give your argument here, right? Because courts don't exist.
Yeah.
So like all crime and punishment happens right here.
And I'm actually gonna piggyback off that because my main gripe is this will happen, right? And then you'll write the ticket, a complaint will be filed, and then your supervisors, just because, if you have shitty ones, just because a complaint got filed, they will act like courts don't exist and that you need to do something about that site because they complained.
Yeah, they'll ask. I've seen it happen where they're like, you need to get rid of those. Write the memo, rescind those tickets. You're like, for what? They committed an offense. Never happened to me, but I have watched it happen. That is shitty supervising.
Yeah.
Fortunately, it was not my supervisor.
I'm thankful not to have those supervisors, but I have had those supervisors.
How not to control a scene. Yeah, let's argue with everybody.
Escalate it more.
Get them all closer to you.
Also, like
your
how
one officer.
Party girl gets wake
backup.
up call about how the laws actually work. I'm like, officer tries to defend himself to a bunch of random people on his citation for no good reason.
And gets jumped.
You were on the public roadway.
Yes, I was.
So she was not.
No, she was behind her.
That's going to be.
No,
This
first
is a
of all,
public
y'all
roadway.
full of shit. That's what's
Now, I need you to back up. You're not involved in your stop. Please back up.
You're
going to go to jail.
I got a freedom of speech.
Back up before you go to jail.
No.
I'm not taking any of these people to jail.
No.
You let them. You have not set a boundary. You can't just arbitrarily say, "Well, I'm taking you to jail because this is their front yard." Unless you set a boundary and you got a crime scene, you got a traffic stop and all that stuff. That's fine, but you should have established that first. Because right now they're not
Also-
knowingly and intentionally doing shit outside of arguing.
All of this arguing you're doing is making it an inevitability that you're going to take all of them to jail.
Right.
What you allow people to do is permission.
Right. Yeah.
Line dancing.
Yep.
Line dancing.
Two-step.
Say what you want over there. Back up. Everybody back up to the front of the car.
Okay, say it over there.
That's why I was behind her, because I know we're not in the vehicle. And my tag is all the way in the mail. It's coming in the
freedom
mail.
of speech. I can say what I want.
You said back up.
Feel free to say all the incriminating things you want.
You are a hair away from going to jail, so back up. I ain't going no mother. We're about to find out.
Okay, I'll report you.
For obstruction.
You're more than welcome to report from a distance.
I don't know that you got obstruction, to be honest. You have the ID. She is consenting to the traffic stop at this point. She's not doing it like in a fun way, but you know.
Can I charge the cop with obstruction for taking so damn long to give the ticket?
Yeah. Oh, was it a unreasonable length of traffic stop or whatever?
Yeah.
It always, when I see videos like this, it always makes me wonder how long has this officer been an officer, and how many times have they dealt with this kind of crap?
I bet you they do this weekly.
Yeah, because
I watched that happen with. I'm like, I don't think you got probable cause, homie. like I'm not trying to be an asshole.
It's like I deal with this all the time, and I handle it a lot better because I'm used to having to deal with it. When you know your population.
That's kind of what I mean. Like I got argued with on probably at least a third of my detentions on whether or not I had a detention or not. But like, who cares? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna do what I got to do as long as I got lawful authority to do it and be done with it.
Yeah.
So let's get off the X as quickly as we can here.
Back up. Up.
Take that. You ain't touch me.
Back up.
How? Why are you pushing me? Why are you? Oh my God! What are you doing? Stop! Why are you?
Now, on the other side of the fence, an officer tells you to back up and you don't do it. Don't be shocked when you end up getting handcuffed. That's bad suspecting.
Or just shoved.
Yeah.
Because they can legally shove you at that point.
They can use a every time I go to a family gathering.
they can use a reasonable amount of force to get you into that boundary.
Yeah.
Back up before you go to jail.
Why are you
Back up.
Why are you touching me?
Get your hands behind your back.
Why are you touching me?
Back up. Back up. Back
up. It can be articulated. You had a traffic stop. You told them to back up. She didn't back up. She's going for obstruction, but it's petty.
It's also mostly your fault.
They're very lucky this is not a motivated group.
So
you do this in gangland, dog. Oh,
but again, here's the issue. All you had to do was write the site, issue the site, get out of there.
And do so.
Now you have created not only more work for yourself, but a safety issue.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. You haven't been jumped on scene and it shows.
Oh my God, yeah.
She didn't do nothing. Why you take her out? What did she do? What did she do? What did she do?
We told you several times to back up and record in front of the car. You did not listen.
You're racist as hell. You're racist as like you're racist as hell. Like I swear to God. I put this on everything I love, bro. Like, what the
suspect better than
I have a whole video on my phone of me not doing nothing. That's how you gonna get it. I swear to God.
I told you multiple times to back up.
I backed up. How can I back up? There's a tree right there. What the f? Are you serious? Bro, call my mother.
How old are you?
Call my mother.
How old are you? How old are you?
I'm 22. Call my mother. Yeah, call my mother. Watch it. She don't got no business pushing her.
You're going to jail for resisting without violence.
I guess she resisted. I'm pushing her. What you mean?
We gave you several opportunities to go to the front of the car and
write the citation.
You did not listen. Now, if you don't go to the front of the
Well,
car,
this is officer too, so.
This gesture right here. This gesture right here. Every time I see it, is why are you arguing? It's always accompanied by someone trying to explain themselves, and I'm like, just be done with your stop, dog. Just said articulate twice.
This is what court is for, goes both ways.
Right?
go to the front of the car.
Play those games. We'll find out. Okay.
Hey, if y'all had done this earlier, it'd be an issue.
Yeah.
Did I do anything?
explain to you, you were driving on a public roadway. Your tag, you may have one coming in the mail. I totally understand that. But to my knowledge, I don't know that it's expired. I don't know you have one coming in the mail, okay? I can't prove that. No, I'm saying you can. I'm saying I don't. How do I know that if I have a copy of it?
Y'all so aggravated. All y'all is aggravated. People need to come to y'all house and arrest y'all. Y'all aggravated. Nobody get all y'all is aggravated. You sitting there pushing her and y'all know that's wrong.
So she know where the little club or something is over there in the corner.
In front of the car. Yeah. So he's just running it right now?
Yeah. Okay. But he said that my tag is expired. I know it's expired. I'm getting one in the mail. I got my car from Orlando, so I'm waiting on him to send it in the mail. I'm not trying to go to jail. Like, I don't have time for that. I got a good job. I got kids. See, my license should be out. Let me make sure you check.
Well, he did check, but the reason I say that is because
I have insurance. My car is out.
I don't see any reason that you'd be going to jail right now. You haven't done anything criminal, okay? We gave your friend several opportunities to step back, safely record. You're more than welcome to record. But there's two of us, there's 6, 7 other people. At one point, is our safety compromised? Do you understand that?
And I was following her because we know her license. We know it's not like we lying. It's not. Okay, I understand that. But what I'm saying is,
This kind of dialogue could have happened before.
That's what I mean, dude. Like it would have been
escalated.
hard. Yeah, it would have been hard.
Her car right here.
Is she outside?
And that, again, goes both ways. I'm not saying...
Okay,
Listen, it's easier to de-escalate when you know you both might be in trouble.
Take a breath. Okay, I'm Deputy Houston, Flat County Sheriff's Office, okay? So, your daughter was...
Yeah, I guess.
They're like, crap, I'm going to have to explain why I'm taking this girl to jail.
Give me a second.
And they're like, oh, crap, we might actually go to jail. All of a sudden, everybody's reasonable.
It was not no room for that guy.
She had to tell
I'm not talking about her. I'm not talking about her. I'm talking about me.
You shouldn't get involved
I
in
did not. I was recording.
multiple times to back up.
I tried.
I have it on video. I have it on 3 video cameras.
Why are you arguing with her?
Oh, you're tripping. Like I said in the video.
Fund your stuff.
Cassandra Holt was booked for resisting an officer without violence.
So weird. Because, and maybe their obstruction laws are different, right? But this would be obstruction, not resisting.
Yeah.
Because resisting is going to happen if I'm transporting you, searching you, or arresting you. That's it. Those are the only things you can arrest and me charge you with resisting me on, right? Not detention, not resisting my boundary, right? Not resisting my investigation. Those there's 4th and 5th Amendment violations all over the place if that's what I'm articulating, right? But this should be obstruction, maybe interference. I don't know. Maybe the language for their law is a little weird, but I have issue with that.
Yeah. So this is if that's Flagler County. Florida, which is I think is what it is. That's what pulled up.
I didn't know how to spell obstruction. Big letters. He gets it. Yeah, it's important because she doesn't meet the elements of the offense for this. You know.
So.
Resisting what, mighty dork?
That's why, I like and I don't like North Carolina's resist, delay, obstruct. Now, the actual name of the charge is resisting public officer, but if you read the elements, it's resisting, delaying, or obstructing a officer in their investigation.
So it fits, right? Under that,
it would fit in North Carolina. Yeah, it would fit in North Carolina, but I don't know about Florida.
What's resisting in Florida?
So this is what I got from the AI overview. It says resisting an officer of violence is a first-degree misdemeanor that prohibits any nonviolent obstruction of law enforcement while they're performing their legal duties. And it just gives me examples, which are like, so it says what constitutes resisting without violence can be broadly interpreted by law enforcement. Often involves non-compliance with an officer's commands, such as refusing to get out of a vehicle or refusing to be handcuffed, providing false or misleading information, running away from an officer who is lawfully attempting to detain or arrest you, or giving a fake name to a police officer.
Do they have obstruction?
I don't. Let me find out.
I think they have obstruction, but I think it's like a egregious felony, whereas resisting is the catch-all for misdemeanor.
Okay, let me see. Statute. Let's see.
Eric.
Florida statute.
Frag. Dude, same.
So yeah, resisting an officer without violence is their most common obstruction charge. Another obstruction ones are, I don't think they have an obstruction one specifically. They have like fleeing, eluding. They have false impersonation, depriving an officer of a weapon, providing false information, tampering with or fabricating evidence, witness tampering. But yeah, I think this is their catch-all for obstruction.
Okay, yeah, it's kind of like North Carolina.
Mm-hmm. It's chapter 843 for anybody who cares.
Josh.
What was the studio link for?
Oh, is that not just Oh, here, hold on.
That's not a link for our stream. That's a link for the back end of YouTube.
I can edit
We're giving them back end access.
Yeah. If you click it, it'll help. But there you go. Damn, you broke it. You probably banned.
Already banned.
Immediately banned.
See if I can.
Probably thinks you're a bot trying to post sussy links.
Oh,
Returned error. Yeah.
Yeah, let's not get clowned on for.
Dumb. Done. Okay, it's PD, right?
So apparently resisting, obstructing, or opposing a canine or horse is a felony.
Oh, wow.
Versus a misdemeanor if you do it to a person.
This PD? Oh, no, it's
That's right.
county.
Don't you resist my canine partner.
So, I'm gonna take points from county. I'm gonna take 20. It's just a weak encounter altogether.
But
a hit and run crash caught on camera.
I'm gonna have to hop off.
Bye.
All right, see ya.
Otherwise, the wife.
Say hi to your dog for me.
Yes, say hi to the pooch.
I will. Don't worry. I will.
And I guess the wife and kid too, but mainly the dog.
Priorities. Yeah, priorities.
Yeah.
I get it.
We'll catch you later, man.
All right. Take it easy, y'all.
Let's see if I get it. Let's see when he bounces. I tried. Oh, I was close.
Close.
I was close. And there we go. Comments with links get auto-modded off the board. Oh. That's a bummer.
In Phoenix. Now, police say they closed the case because of a lack of evidence.
But the victim's mother got her hands on surveillance video, a piece of evidence that was not collected by police. It's right over here. Fox 10's Lindsay Regis reports from the scene near 35th Avenue and Fillmore tonight.
Patricia was standing in this parking lot near 35th Avenue in Fillmore when a car backed into her and left the scene. It was caught on camera right outside Tiny Bubbles Laundry. On June 6, around 11 p.m., Patricia Tavapont was leaning over the trunk of her parked car when a black car crashed into her.
The car backed into me with full speed. And I literally screamed out.
The driver did not stop to help. Instead, he drove off.
I immediately covered my back
Big
of my
lawsuit.
knee right here, and to apply pressure so I can try and stop the bleeding a little.
Then Patricia called 911.
EMTs arrived, the police arrived. They asked me what happened. I told them. They checked me out and they took me into the hospital.
Patricia underwent 5 hours of vascular surgery to repair an artery. Her mother, Charlene Yazzie, would keep in contact with the detective on the case, only to find out after 2 weeks the case was closed without identifying the suspect. That's when she asked Doug Hoax, the owner of Tiny Bubbles Laundry, for surveillance video of the hit and run crash.
It was devastating that you could see clear as day who these people are. Very frustrating and overwhelming that somebody could just tell you that there's nothing that they could do. The video was there.
Doug says Phoenix police never reached out to him for surveillance video.
Name of the detective from Shirley. I left.
It's at the offense location. It's not hard. I get it. Caseloads are high, but this is like a felony.
But there's a reason we put Phoenix in like half points. They might be quarter points. I forget.
Her a voicemail. I was pretty upset.
Also, like straight up death penalty for this guy. Like it.
That is,
there's
yeah.
zero
That's a
reason
real.
for
That's a real bad.
Like, wow, little duck, you need to chill.
Let them know that
They're lucky she didn't
I was extremely upset that I heard
yeah.
the closed case. Nobody's come looking for any type of video.
Because of the seriousness of what happened to Patricia, Doug spent additional time scrubbing through surveillance video to get clear photos of the driver and passenger. We blurred.
You got like recognizable tattoos here.
Mm-hmm.
You probably got a full body shot of both of the people that were.
Yeah, you've got all the.
Do the Facebook post. If nobody comes out to help you identify, that's one thing. But at least you tried, right?
Mm-hmm.
The faces of those two people because they are.
Why are we blurring them out? These are clearly the suspects. Why?
Are not currently charged with the crime.
Crazy, because that is a very clear crime.
Wow.
You got video of them.
Okay, so let's break this down a little bit so we can get our full hour for this video, as Frag like to point out. But let's say, right, this happens, and instead of homeboy immediately running away, he stops, he gets out, tries to help this lady, calls 911, all the stuff, does what a normal person would do in a car accident.
Sure.
Do you still have criminal charges?
You probably have an accident.
Or would you do a car accident?
No,
I know you for sure have a lawsuit.
There's probably still like injury, there's a vehicular accident causing injury to a person. There's likely a charge there. It depends on how it's going to be transportation code probably, but either that or penal code. But if I hit a pedestrian, right, it's like depending on what the circumstances were around that, especially if it causes serious bodily injury or death. This was clearly serious bodily injury. There's still likely a charge, even if it was completely on accident, right? There is something like the cop story that we had earlier where they were in a place they weren't supposed to be, like as a pedestrian, where you're not going to get in trouble for that.
Right. If this was in the middle of the street, no crosswalk nearby.
But here, because like let's just say you had a blind spot, you didn't see him, you backed up a little too quickly, and you hit somebody, then there's going to be at least a documented thing, right? You might not get charged then, and they might figure out on the back end that they want to charge you for something, but the likelihood in this situation, because it looks very intentional, same thing here. Like they say they don't know. Let's say you do the video evidence, you don't know who these people are yet, though. You can still totally put this charge with unknown suspects with just a description. You're allowed to do that. So.
I also feel like there's got to be, and I don't know if maybe this is the only angle you have, but like just based off of like this other car over here, you could probably figure out a license plate number off of this car on this video, potentially, depending how, like, it might be.
In the store.
Like if you can get so obviously you don't get it in the front, but when it's driving away, you might be able to get something. I wasn't paying enough attention to
loading money onto a laundry card.
Drove off.
The plates.
Oh, that's real bright. Okay, never mind. Yeah.
But you will likely have a.
You'll have a vehicle description for sure.
Yeah. You got a vehicle description. You got two pretty clear.
You got a very clear information on like
it's pretty
what
solid
they look like,
who was driving. Yeah. What time they were there. Go do some cell phone pings or some shit. I have a blind
also,
spot
potentially, if this is an area with a lot of businesses like this, they probably all have security cameras that you could also check for. You might be able to get.
Timestamp. Yeah. Go down the last known direction of travel and see if you could track where that car. It's a pain in the ass, but you could do it.
Yeah, but like if you could even get a plate off one of them, or like freaking toll camera or something.
I feel 1,000%. This was intentional. Like there was no
From
seems crazy unless they like know her.
I left her a voicemail. I was pretty upset.
That's on the gas.
Yeah.
In reverse.
Now, I could see that being accidental, but they probably are intoxicated. If it's accidental.
I think about them being drunk. Yeah, that could be part of it.
Potentially intoxicated or super distracted driving. He's not paying enough attention, accidentally hits the gas instead of the reverse, or forgets to put it in drive instead of reverse, and then hits the gas.
Was a detective from Shirley.
Yeah, because he's doing that.
He straightens the car out. Like, you know what I mean? If he had cut the wheel and hit this first and then hit her, I could see intoxication. He just lost control of it. Or if she was like right in line, like let's say she was this like RAV4 here, and they just went kind of right into him. That'd be one thing, right? But like, there's a cut of the wheel again, and then just stomp on the gas.
Yeah,
you know, you probably also.
It just seems weird to me to have it be on purpose, unless they know who she is and they have a beef.
And that might be part of it, right?
Yeah,
but
in which case, like,
I think
it would be weird for her, right? From her, and that's where it's like it's a very weird thing to me, and that's why I think it's possible either they're intoxicated and he's like and they look like they were talking to each other, so like it might be he's just distracted, he's not paying attention, does a little dumb maneuver.
Took points from suspects for being scumbags. The only, not to alarm the public here, do freak acts of violence like this occur? More than you would realize. It's the sad part of reality, unfortunately. I remember talking to a family friend of mine recently, and they're like, so you still carry a gun every day, even after policing? And I was like, it was like 1 in every 10 days that I wouldn't carry one when I wasn't a cop, like pre being a cop. Post being a cop, it's every day. It goes everywhere with me. I was like, I've seen some heinous crimes done for zero good reason. Like, so that's the other half of it. I just don't trust people.
Hey, I was disrespected.
For real. Even if the disrespect was completely unintentional, or like you're ascribing disrespect to something that has nothing to do with that. It's weird. Oh, but you know what? We're gonna take points.
Yeah, take points from media for blurring the faces. That's dumb. They're suspects in a crime.
Django.
Even if the PD refuses to charge them.
Yeah. Fuck them.
This is your last chance. Right?
Taser, 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 taser!
On January 2nd, 2025, officers responded to a disturbance at a Culver's involving a 19-year-old female who had been terminated from her job just the day before in Lee County, Florida.
County? Maybe.
It's enough. That's enough. Get out.
It's not illegal to speak freedom of
No,
speech.
you are trespassing. Get out. Get out. You are trespassing.
Go ahead,
Yep.
put your paperwork.
Go ahead. You want?
Go ahead.
Right? Right? She's trespassed, right?
Can you get your paperwork out?
Let's go. Come on. Get out. Come on. Get out. Are you going to...
So if she's already trespassed, it's jail. We're not even discussing it, to be fair. What was the outcome? No charges. Yes. So the outcome on the last call is detectives determined that they did not have enough to prosecute, so they just said unsubstantiated claims. Even though there was injury, clearly, and something clearly happened, they don't have enough information to go forward, so they just it's not even making it a cold case. If you close the case off, it'll never be reopened again unless something else comes up. So that's kind of why Culver's, Caitlin going, oh, you know what? I think my wife likes Culver's. I think they have
I've never been.
They have gluten-free options. Apparently, it's like a step up from
Looks like
Dickey's.
burgers. Oh, okay.
They
Like
do
a barbecue joint?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think. Correct me in the comment section if I'm wrong. Cheese curds can't be beat. I bet. But yeah. Giving detectives a big L. Yeah, dude, it's pretty bad. Fried cheese curds access is
Protected by the 42nd Amendment.
Oh, man.
Sign it?
Yeah, I got you.
All right, let me get your ID. Let me get your ID.
I got you.
Let me get your ID.
It's in the car. I got
Go
you.
get it.
No. After you get the paperwork.
I can't do it without your ID.
How do I know?
I can't do it without your
No,
ID.
I don't know that.
I don't have your
I
ID.
believe you.
Are you going to go and get your ID?
You
Are you going to get your ID so I can trespass you?
I don't know. Wait, but because if we're here and we're talking about trespassing, can we also talk about how he's touching kids?
No.
Oh, we can't?
No.
We can't talk about how he touches minors? We're not allowed to talk about that?
Are you refusing to be trespassed?
No, I'm not.
Then you need to get your ID.
That's not true.
I need your ID to do the trespass. You're about to go in cuffs. All right, you can ask again. Are you refusing to leave? No. Then leave.
Okay. You first. I feel
Go. Go.
Jail. It's not that complicated. If she's trespassed already, jail. Go to the employee. Do you want her gone? Yes. Tell her she's no longer welcome here. Yes. You don't want to leave? No? Okay, cool. Jail. It's that fast. I know that seems kind of like cold and mean or whatever, but like, I got calls holding. I ain't got all day to be here. I'm going to be annoyed because I have to do this arrest report anyways. Just take her to jail.
Behind you.
Are you refusing?
Sound like a chicken.
This is your last chance.
Do what?
Mighty Dork said, why does she sound like a chicken?
She kind of does. Josh.
Like a turkey.
I've sent you gluten-free Cajun recipes. Been working on for some time. Oh, very nice. But yeah, my wife has celiacs.
Cajun. Ooh. Sounds good. Like
Tell
gluten-free
me.
gumbo.
Yeah. That'd be pretty good. There's alcohol involved here. Frag. You'd be surprised how dumb people can get perfectly sober. This is hurt feelings. This isn't intoxication, is my guess. You're spending too much time in Japan where people are courteous.
I feel threatened. Actually,
This is your last chance.
Actually, I would need.
This is your last chance.
Can you have a female?
This is your last chance. This is your last chance. Are you refusing to leave?
Are you refusing to send a female officer?
Are you refusing to
Are you
leave?
refusing to send a female officer? Bro, back up, bro. Back up.
Don't have your handcuffs in your hands.
One, handcuffs in the hands. The second someone pulls away from you, and this is going to seem mean to people, you're getting leg swept. Like, you tensing up or pulling your arms away or whatever, that's one thing. But if you start full on pulling away, one, I don't want to get in a foot chase if I can avoid it. That's how you get shot in the face. But two, people can posture up on you and swing on you. Is this a 19-year-old lady? Yes. Are you going to look like a real douchebag leg sweeping a 19-year-old? Yes. But we apply the law equally as long as they're not super, super young, super, super old, right? We're going to make some accommodations for those people. The law has already established that they are protected classes. But if you're older than the age of 15 and younger than 65, prepare to get wrecked. Like the law says that you're old enough and in a space where you should be in full control of your body. I'm under no obligation to take you in the friendly way. But the handcuffs not being in there is not helping. She pulls away like that. I just leg sweep her and call it a day.
2, 3, 5, step it up, one resisting.
Go ahead. I don't care.
That better be a female officer.
Ah, come on.
Aw, take points. Take the points. He can't even use it. Let's lose it.
When I'm dragged.
Oh, you lost your cuffs?
That's illegal! He just punched me!
Bro, he is losing this fight so bad.
Not gonna lie, you lost a fight to a 19-year-old girl.
Who wasn't even trying that hard.
That's illegal!
A distractionary strike in this situation, as long as you're not like hitting them like full force Mike Tyson mode, you're probably going to be fine. Also depends on how much injury you cause while you do it.
Where does tickling fall under?
It's going to be just like pressure points or something like that. Tickling is perfectly valid. I'm not above.
I'm shocked I'd ever see that.
Yeah,
it works on siblings.
Yeah, you'd be surprised. You just gotta be really careful because this is a female.
It is a good way to get kicked.
Well, it's also a good way to get like a harassment, like complaint or something. You tickled me. But this is a pretty easy equation.
Give me your arm.
They teach hidden arm technique. If you're into jiu-jitsu, there's a way to do this, and it's very, very easy.
Now! Taser, 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 taser! Yeah, I thought so.
Or is this same as a threat?
That's funny.
One is not the same.
Now you're arrested for resisting arrest, trespass after warning. Do you understand?
Was it worth it?
I gave you multiple chances to leave.
Keep your head down.
Shut up.
Let's go. You can't breathe. You're doing all your talking. Knock it off.
Get off me! Get off me! Get off me! Get off me! Please!
2, 3, 5 headquarters, 1 10.
Bro, we were coming around Sunshine and we didn't
Good.
key
Catch
up
your
for
breath,
it.
homie. Goodness. Thank God.
King, why is everybody always fighting?
And flow
He
right
wasn't
up.
even here yet.
Him that time.
What's that?
TJ, you good?
Hey, these yours?
That this doesn't kind of look like Floyd Mayweather.
A little bit.
It's like his taller cousin.
Yeah.
Take a breath.
He's literate, cousin.
He's literate.
He's the one that learned how to read.
I forgot. Yeah. Hey, you gotta at least be able to read enough. Yeah.
Okay.
I asked for a female officer 6 times and he's lying. I don't want to ride with that couple alone. I don't want to ride with that couple alone. I said that. I don't want to ride with you alone.
Don't care. Don't care.
So get me a female officer.
I don't care.
I you.
The gender of the officer that is dealing with you is not a constitutionally protected right, unfortunately. Sorry.
Here.
235, clear 33.
Officer Floyd. We didn't say Wesley Snipes. We said Floyd Mayweather. Chill.
Give me a female officer now.
Get your references.
If you don't put a female officer, I swear to God.
Okay.
Punch me, you're a
Sure.
You punch a girl, you woman. Give me a female officer.
Whatever.
I want a female. I don't want to be trapped in the car when you get my house out.
It's okay, you're going disorderly to jail. Don't care. It starts here, or am I good to go? Yeah.
There is a discussion around whether or not you provide EMS here. If she's not complaining about an injury, you can probably skate on that. If I'm charging someone for resisting, I'm going to get them medically checked out before I take them to the jail. You also got to document any injuries that were sustained both by myself and by the person thus arrested, because especially if I had to punch her or something crazy like that, there's going to be a reasonableness scale applied to the amount of force that I used. And of a abundance of transparency, you want to document all of that stuff. One, it prevents them from claiming an injury that they didn't actually have, right? And then two, it's providing all of the evidence so that you can have everything on the table in case of complaint, because a complaint will come out of this. Isn't that the guy that made the grills? I read that a little too fast.
That's George Foreman.
There it is. Let's go.
Those grills were great.
Nope.
It's illegal. You can't provide
Where's the law? What's the law?
I want a female officer in the car. This is illegal.
235 that course should be forwarded to the main jail. Disorderly female. Story mileage is 725.
Get it on the main jail. Disorderly female. I had to give up. But like you had to take me to ground, so I come for the. It's alright. Just like every other girl. I ain't.
Trespass after warning. Refuse to ID and then resist.
I don't know that you got refused ID, but whatever.
Well, kind of, because she refused to ID herself.
If it's after the criminal trespass, right? So, like, if I'm taking her for criminal trespass and then she doesn't ID herself, yes.
Okay.
But like her,
but when you're trying to trespass her and she's not giving you your ID at that point,
that's kind of what I mean. Is like, can I really compel her to provide it if I'm not charging her with a crime? No. Penal
You're
code
just
would
filling
say
out the
no.
form.
Yeah. It's just the form. And plus, she's an employee. They're gonna have her information there. Trying to skate uphill.
Do you have your ID on her?
I did.
You are
The phone because she walked in. You know, I could tell, head full of steam. She came right in, and I was like,
she wasn't working today.
No, she wasn't working today. The next day she worked was Sunday, and I was like, I'm just gonna go ahead and do it, get it over with. I'm not gonna stress myself out because it's one, you're threatening to beat up one of my team members. That's not okay.
Yeah.
So she walked in, and then I didn't want to cause a scene in front of all the team members. So let's talk outside. That's what I wanted. I just wanted to talk to her. No, fuck that. Started screaming, yelling, cursing, just yelling to the back, yelling at all the team members. I don't fucking care. But yeah, and then officer walked in. Officer, you know, you need to leave. He said, you're trespassing. You leave. I'm not leaving until a female officer comes. Okay. And then that's enough.
Okay, so just put her name and date of birth. So we know on your statement that's who you're referring to. Okay. My partner was wrestling, but so she'll be arrested today for.
Oh, good. They're taking documentation. Good. That's what I asked.
The woman was initially charged with misdemeanor counts of trespassing and resisting an officer without violence. Almost 4 months later, she entered into a pre-trial diversion agreement with requirements similar to probation, including completing an 8-hour anger management course and staying far away from the arrest location. Less than 1 month later, she completed the terms of the agreement. Both charges were dropped by the state, and she was ordered to pay $250 in court costs and fines. Do you think
for felonies, weirdly enough, I like the diversionary programs, truly, because I think that felonies really screw you up for a long time, right? So I am team, let's not slap people with felonies unless we absolutely need to, right? On misdemeanors, I feel a little less so about it because I'm like, it's not really going to affect much of their life on certain things. And are you doing this? Now, from like a burden standpoint, we don't have to go to court. They're just going to agree to this whole thing. I get it. I get why they're doing it. But
and if it works, it's great.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And in a lot of cases, I bet there's good data that shows that it does work. We see it a lot with mental health patients. We see it a lot with addicts and stuff
Sometimes
like that.
you just need to crash out once in a while, you know?
When it's like substance abuse or something like that, I could totally see a diversionary program being very good for them, especially if the crime was due to some sort of intoxicating factor, right? Yeah, well, let them be of sound presence in mind, give them the support that they need so they don't have to worry about, or we can interact with them in a means that's productive. But not drunk, not high, doesn't have some sort of learning disability. Fuck that. Like, have a consequence is all I'm saying. But, I mean, she went to anger management. As long as she completed it, that's fine. I'm not as mad.
I mean, if she completed it within a month, that's pretty responsible, I would say.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
she was at least, I'm going to take 20 points for the taser, and I'm going to take another
for a
19
19-year-old at the very least.
Yeah. I'm going to take another 10 for taking them so long to get her into custody. I would like to think it could work. See, yeah, exactly like what Blake's saying. Well, and that's why it's upsetting to me is even in a felony situation, if there is an intoxicant present, right? So there's some sort of substance abuse occurring, or there's some sort of like there's a TBI or a mental health component. That's really where these things should come into play. Where we're getting rid of the charge because there's no reason for these people to deal with the charge. They weren't in their right mind when it happened. Rather than having the whole insanity bullshit, let's just give them an opportunity to not recidivate. And that's going to be, hey, you got to go to your meetings. You got to go do some community service and pay a fine or whatever and be done with it. Don't have to go to court. We're not tying up city resources. We're not tying up county resources. They're happy that we've got a better outcome there, right? But it's like for armed robbery, where it's like you're perfectly of sound mind, right? Like there's no other aggravating factors. That's different. But like especially like negligent stuff, because you can also see it with like I call them crimes of ignorance. But you have people that don't realize what they're doing is maybe illegal, and you're like, dog, like you're committing fraud or whatever it is. Like, or there's certain.
But I saw a TikTok that said it was totally cool to just pull all this money out from my Chase bank account.
Right. There's stuff like that where you maybe see it. There's still going to be some sort of consequence for it, but it's not a consequence that's going to affect the rest of their lives. That I don't like, especially when it comes to, like I said, felonies in particular. I just have a real big issue unless there's a real injury to somebody, right? And in that case, there's going to be some level of justice that wants to be done, you know, on
yeah, I mean, I think the goal ultimately is to allow people to return to being productive members of society.
That's what you want at
and
the end of the day.
having, and giving people felonies for funsies does not make that easy.
Right. And that's kind of my beef. Whereas misdemeanors are gone within 2 or 3 years, maybe, if that, especially these, and even on like a background investigation, like for a job, like that's not going to.
They're usually just looking for felonies,
right?
So,
and that's kind of why
crimes of moral turpitude, like fraud, and
I have a soft spot there for people specifically with substance abuse or mental health issues, or just they're poor. They're poor and ignorant. So there are some crimes that happen to you because you're poor, and there's other crimes that happen to you because you're ignorant. And that can be articulated. I took my points from county. Yeah, we're good.
Hold on. Why? I don't have to go. No.
Don't get kidnapped.
Wow, that is breaking news. It is video you're going to only see on 5 as this traffic stop turns violent. The state trooper ending up going right through that window, as you see. 5 Investigates broke the story at 5 p.m., revealing that a Boston City worker is now behind bars after that wild encounter.
Let's get to our Brittany Johnson. She's been digging into how all of this unfolded. Brittany?
Well, Ed and Maria, this is just the latest.
Taylor, welcome to the membership program.
Latest case of a city employee landing in trouble with the law in recent months. And in this case, that worker is being held on 5 felonies after a confrontation with both the suspect and the trooper being tased.
What's up, man? How you doing? Good. Give you a license registration?
It starts as a routine traffic stop in South Boston. A state police trooper spotting a car with window tint that appears darker than allowed by law.
Petty.
It's daytime.
Bored trooper.
But like, I can see clean through this window. Like,
There's a bored trooper.
What is going on?
And now somebody's getting 5 felonies over your boredom, dude.
Like, look at this window and look at this window.
Yeah.
You know? look at this one over here. Like, I get it's the camera probably doing some of this, but still, like, what are we doing here?
It all unfolded here on Old Colony Avenue, just past a traffic rotary.
I just got out of work. What do you do? I can't see the ad. Oh, city boss.
The driver, Nasiru Ibrahim, on the city payroll, working in the property management department.
No, you're good. Just relax.
No, I know. The trooper writing in his report that because Ibrahim's demeanor was nervous and he admitted to prior firearms charges, the trooper asked to inspect a backpack on the passenger side floorboard.
No.
A few.
Too bad.
Mm-mm.
No.
Mhm. But it's also why you just shut your mouth and don't admit to prior firearms charges. He can see that in his MDC if he needs to give a crap.
Okay, whatever.
Seconds later.
Hold on. Why? Yo. No.
So, in general, I'm going to look at this from two different perspectives, right? So the legal perspective here. So let's say I believe there's a gun present and I want some scene safety. Do I have the right as a police officer to create some scene safety by controlling those firearms? Sure. Every state's going to have a slightly different take on that. Seeing a backpack, there could be a gun there. Can you frisk it for weapons if you have reason to believe there's a gun there? Maybe. It depends. You could probably articulate it.
Inside the car?
Yeah, even inside the car, yeah. It's within control of the individual, right? Now, if it's in the trunk, we're not touching that. But if it's like within arm's reach of that person, absolutely you can frisk it for safety's sake, right? But they're going to have to be agitated, talking about gun charges. Maybe you can see like a mental health component too. Like, let's just go ahead and hold on to this gun for you real quick. You have to give it back. You can't keep it. Once you conclude the stop, you're definitely giving it back to them. I've done it before. But like, is there a lawful aspect to this? Sure. But let's say I'm an officer and I'm worried that this person might have a gun. The easiest way to lose that gunfight right off the get-go is to be, legs in the air, head first into this car. Not to mention, take the gun completely out of the equation. Getting kidnapped like this is a bad time. Can't even charge them with kidnapping because you jumped in their car. You were not winning a gunfight when you were proned out in somebody's front seat.
Yeah. If there was no gun, you are donating your gun right now.
Right.
Because he's got easier access to it than you do.
In general, we're not controlling movement like this. This car is not even in park. This is brakes.
No, brake lights on.
Like, from a tactic standpoint, it's a terrible idea. Over a frisk that's getting resisted here, potentially. What do we really do? What are we doing? Right? You know what I mean? Let's say this guy takes off. He's taking off for tint. Maybe a gun. Maybe we chase it. Maybe we don't. If this was a kidnapping suspect and the little girl was in the back seat, I could see that. You're taking a very great risk to make sure that this kid doesn't get in danger or whatever. Sure. But like for window tint, maybe a gun.
Also, could you maybe try first, ask him to get out of the vehicle for scene safety?
There's a couple things you could have done.
Yeah, instead of
this is
you going in.
99.99995% of the time, this is not the answer. Just from a tactic standpoint, something has clearly happened very bad. This should be a GO. If it wasn't a GO before.
If what you're doing is going to end up as a meme, rethink it.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna change our thumbnail to this.
Stop, dude! Stop! You're gonna make it worse.
As the chaos unfolds, you can see them struggling over the car's transmission as Ibrahim tries to put the car in drive, and the trooper struggles to keep it in park.
You're gonna kill somebody, dude. Okay. You're gonna kill somebody.
The struggle continues. Then you can hear the trooper use his taser on Ibrahim. Not shown on the video, but in the police report, the trooper says he had to drop his taser to put the car back in park, saying, quote, Ibrahim picked up my taser and deployed the second set of probes into the lower right side of my abdomen, causing excruciating pain. Ibrahim eventually agreed to surrender and with the help of an off-duty Boston police officer was placed under arrest. Inside the car, according to the report, a .40 caliber Glock pistol modified to make it a fully automatic machine gun.
Let's go.
Ibrahim's attorney telling us, quote, there are significant legal issues concerning the stop and why my client was pulled over, and that may impact the remainder of the case. The Wu administration is also responding tonight, saying the city placed Ibrahim on unpaid leave as it learned of the allegations. Reporting live tonight in the newsroom, Brittany Johnson, 5 Investigate.
Is the Glock switch, glickety Glock, probably a prohibited weapon? Sure. I am not 100% sure you win this case because of how you got to finding it.
Mm-hmm.
How you get there matters. Now, this guy pulls it out and you got to air it out and you dust this dude. I bless it. In the middle of wrestling in here, this guy takes your taser or whatever, starts tasing you. You gotta waste this dude, maybe, right?
Mm-hmm. Which he did because you decided to donate it to him by jumping inside his car.
But let's not put ourselves in vehicles like that. We use vehicles to stop vehicles, bodies to stop bodies. I'm gonna take a decent amount of points here. That's not great. I do think there's likely a legal argument if the tint was never checked. Let's say they tint meter this car and the tint was legal. I'm not saying it didn't have reasonable suspicion, but if for damn sure didn't have probable cause, right?
Uh-huh.
Does that defeat his articulated reasonable suspicion for the frisk, right? Because I need it. I can't just frisk you for fun. If Juan is a perfectly calm and reasonable person, I'm like, well, Juan looked kind of sus, so I'm going to check him for weapons. Even if I don't find anything, there's some potential Fourth Amendment violations there, right? Because it's like, well, what did he do that caused you to believe that he's armed?
He was nervous during a traffic stop.
Because him being armed doesn't mean I get to take it. You know, you don't touch yours, I won't touch mine. I used to tell people that all the time, right? It's some Northeast shit.
Eric, the original stop was for tint.
Tint.
Dark tint.
Yeah.
It was.
He looked nervous and admitted
Board trooper shit.
Allegedly that he had weapons charges before.
Mm-hmm.
And there was indeed a gun there, but it's not that he saw it, right? It's that they found it after the fact.
Mm-hmm.
The use of force was pretty bad.
He saw a backpack.
Yeah, don't do that.
This biker spotted a cop chasing someone on foot, so he offered a ride, and what followed was insane.
No way.
Hit that guy. He's trying to climb a tree. Dumb.
This can't be in the States.
Homie, you're a couple thousand years removed from being able to do that successfully.
I guess shout out to society. Let's see. I think
this biker spotted a cop chasing someone on foot, so he offered a ride, and what followed was insane.
I'm trying to see.
Keep it. Is this France? Keep, I think, is French.
Yeah, keep.
The sheriff of San Francisco deployed.
French for team. Troya?
This biker spotted a cop chasing someone on foot, so he offered a ride, and what followed was insane.
Big Sarge. Ain't no cheating. Hey, they're giving points. Look at that. Yeah, I can't see where this was. I'm gonna say it was municipals. Just for.
Here, let me see the back of his vest again. I can find it.
It's kind of blurry. Take points from media. Oh, hold on.
Just right when the dude's walking up, you can see it. So just keep playing. Like, once the dude's on the ground and you get right about here. Okay, a little bit more.
That's so blurry.
That's coming. Troya. Okay, keep Troya.
Honorary police officer. Yeah, no kidding. You can frisk me for free. Eric's gonna start fighting for my love from Sam. It feels. This is French that'll crack me up. What does it translate to? Brazil?
Is it Brazil?
He
Bro, I
said
wouldn't doubt
Jordan's saying Brazil.
Yeah, I think it might be. Bro, there's a lot of
Is it Portuguese? or
almost
French?
everything that says that is like airsoft people that have these exact vests and they're just doing this. So I don't know what the hell this is about.
I bet it's a skit.
It might be because like I don't see any police.
This biker spotted a cop chasing someone on foot, so he offered a ride, and what followed was insane.
There's a robotics team named that.
That's weird.
In Brazil.
The sheriff of San Francisco.
Foreign boys.
Foreign boys.
You know what? We're gonna make a foreign boy. That'll be the
We're gonna make a
category
foreign
for
boys
next
category,
year. Yeah. Foreign boys. Steel switch. Lisa, fake vid.
I think it was a fake vid.
It might have been fake. I buy
Or
fake.
it's an airsoft guy beefing with his buddy. The biker's like trying to catch his drunk buddy who's trying to climb trees.
Or international category. No. Foreign boys is what it's gonna be.
Oh, 100% it's gonna be foreign boys.
It'll be Cassie and Chelsea.
Francisco deployed his own taser after police called for an assist on a man armed with a knife in San Francisco's Tenderloin. KTVU's Christian Captain live tonight in San Francisco with
In case you're wondering, Tenderloin is sus as fuck.
body cam video of the incident.
Walk
Christian,
you there.
not often you see the leader of a law enforcement agency getting in the mix here.
Yeah, it's pretty rare. I can't remember the last time I've heard of something like this happening. Mike, the sheriff tells me that San Francisco police put out the call looking for a sheriff's deputy with a taser to help resolve the situation. And the sheriff says he was in the right place at the right time. It's
San
not
Francisco
unusual
PD
to
not
see
carry
law
tasers?
enforcement take a suspect into custody on San Francisco's streets. What is unusual is when Sheriff Paul Miyamoto himself is
Oh, it's the sheriff.
among those helping to detain that suspect.
We deployed our taser discharge and brought him down with the tasers and was able to secure him physically without any further harm.
San Francisco police say they responded to an armed suspect threatening another person near Sacramento and Polk in the city's Tenderloin district shortly before 7 a.m. Monday. SFPD and the sheriff's office confirm that suspect walked away from responding officers. Investigators say he
I like how
refused
he's
to
got a
drop his
big
weapon
ol'
and wandered
escort
for about
of
a half mile.
useless
I was gonna
PD.
say, yeah. There's the useless PD escort.
6th and Clementina, south of Market. Parts of the efforts to capture that suspect were posted to X by user JJ Smith. In videos of the encounter, you can hear officers clearing the area and repeatedly ordering the man to stop, which he did not do. Sheriff Miyamoto said officers tried to de-escalate the situation, but it didn't work.
Turned out that this individual had a pair of sharpened scissors, as well as on the route he kept taking bottles and breaking them, and he also had some sort of large like crowbar or some sort of object that could be used as a weapon as well.
San Francisco's long-standing ban on police officers carrying tasers was lifted in 2017, but then city leaders cut funding for officers to obtain and train with the electric stun devices. So SFPD asked the sheriff's office for an assist. And it just happened that the sheriff himself was one of those responding to the scene. In body cam video of the incident obtained by KTVU, you can see the man appears to be stunned twice. Once from the deputy's taser, who is wearing the body cam, and on the left side of the screen, you can see Sheriff Miyamoto's taser deployed as well.
Bottom line is we're all peace officers. We're all here to protect the public, no matter what our role is. I was just fortunate to be in the right position.
Sheriff Miyamoto joined the sheriff's office in 1996 and rose through the ranks and was eventually elected sheriff in 2019. He said most of his days are filled with administrative and organizational work, but he said he'd never ask his deputies to do something he wouldn't do.
If I'm not going to have them do something I'm not willing to do myself.
What's wild is this specific event happens with way less officers thousands of times a day, and the news could care less. But because it's the sheriff, that's funny.
I'm sure he submitted it himself. He sent the body cam
I was
himself
gonna
to the
say,
news.
That's exactly what it was. This is a full-on
Like an alt
admin
account?
slip.
Yeah.
So I got nominated for a life-saving award. Getting awarded a Medal of Valor. There it is.
Email.
All right, Butthole,
Hero cop
congratulate
stops crazed knife-wielding maniac.
I'll give some points to Deputaz for stepping up and helping PD.
abcnews@gmail.com.
Actually going to take points from PD for not being able to do this on their own.
Yeah,
within their own city.
Apparently, they have a ban on tasers for San Francisco PD.
Yeah, that's they used to. They lifted it, but they don't have any funding, so you
Yeah.
can get them, but they're expensive. They're not cheap.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take 10 from media for covering it, to be honest, and then we're gonna take some from admin because he could have made sure that the story didn't go, but it did. He patted himself on the back. Cringe. Oh, here it is.
Why is it spicy?
Nasty.
That was a real sussy video there that we just watched.
That was
Which of the vigilantes was watching that?
Pussy to the third power right there. I was gonna say. Oh, Juan, you're disappointed now. Viewer discretion be advised. We do not condone
Someone's
violence,
getting a write-up.
but violence does happen from time to time. Just try to learn from it.
Yes, someone just broke into our house. Do you know this person? No, I don't know.
Django threw Emo under the bus.
Damn.
Was that your cat specifically, Emo?
For putting KP, the kitty porn. I'm going to give vigilantes 50 points. Well, speaking of cats. There he is. Say hi. Say hi. Y'all can probably hear him.
Meow. No, it's not picking up on the mic.
Okay, he's
Oh, maybe there.
He's dead. He's so hot. He's really furry.
He broke the sliding door in the family room,
still accepting
shattered it. We heard a big noise. We thought it was our cat. And I came out.
Speaking of
and he was
cats.
standing in our family room, and he tipped over our big screen TV and ran out of the
it's a death
backyard
penalty.
around the side fence. Is he still there? No, I think he got out of the backyard.
Gandalf, he's so happy.
Someone's banging on our front door. Someone's banging on our front door.
Where are you at in the house, ma'am?
We're in the living room. Don't open the door. Don't open the door.
Are there any weapons in your house?
I don't know.
Do you have, ma'am?
What's going on?
How many people are inside your house?
I have a gun. I don't know if that's him. There's someone in the front yard. He's in a white car, and he's just staring at my husband. He was on our front porch. He's going back to the white car.
He's near a white car?
He's walking down the street on the sidewalk. He's coming up to our house.
Ma'am, take a deep breath. How many?
I tell you, so maybe the guy broke into the house, right? That's what we got so far. Criminal trespass at best, right? Then he's like menacingly walking around in the front yard. And is this stressful for most people? Sure. Don't get me wrong. Probably stressful. But it is hard for police to help you if you do not give them information. Free advice. We call it blowing out the stupid. Big, nice, deep exhale. Empty out your lungs, right? And then figure it out. You got to calm down. And deliver some good information. White car's not helpful. You know, walking around isn't helpful. Maybe describe the guy. Something. And it's not just her fault. Husband ain't helping. He could very easily be given that information, but no. They're victims here. I'm not going to victim blame. I'm just giving advice.
People are at your front door.
He's standing on our sidewalk in front of our house staring at us.
He's standing on the sidewalk?
Yes,
This kind of sounds like kids. He's looking out my window.
He's not touching you. And the guy's just outside like, I'm not touching you. I'm not in your house.
They're on the
He's
way,
getting
man.
unintelligible.
No drip.
Guns out, guns
SRO.
out.
Drippy. White car.
Hey, you want me to go through the back?
Hold on. I don't want to jump the gun on him yet.
Announce maybe.
You lose the element of surprise.
You want me to kick it off?
She says I can't get it open.
Oh my god.
Just know that if this lady's behind the store and you kick it, you will hit her with the door with a lot of force.
Open!
That'll calm her down.
I can hear. I think he's in the house. Someone's screaming in there. Okay.
No, they're just freaking out the house.
Okay, excellent job.
Look at that. Good job.
Excellent. Not your first time.
I got it. I got it.
Oh, it's his first door.
Fuck. Hey, police! Hey, police! Hey, come back! Come back! Come back!
Go that way. I couldn't get it open.
Stay right here, sir. Stay right here. Stay right here. Hey, show me your fucking hands!
Hey, he's going through the backyard and chopping the fence.
Gray beanie, blue jacket, about 6 foot tall.
Oh, he smashed the whole window.
Oh, for sure cut.
Please, get your hands up! Get down on the ground! Get down on the fucking ground! Stop!
I like the flashlight akimbo style here. Got a flashlight in one hand, got in the other. I've been here.
Boom. With a weapon mounted light.
He's jumping back over, going north.
Took his batteries
Get down
out.
on the ground!
Oh no, it worked. No, wait, no, it might be out. Yeah, I think it's out.
And he's on
Talk about drip though. I think this is a 2011 or 1911. This is looking pretty drippy.
the roof of 160, running west. Get down on the ground!
Now, and I'll eventually do. We did a flashlight review one time, but it talked about large flashlights. Average runtime for these are 6 hours. Average runtime on a weapon-mounted light's an hour tops. And then the last like 20 minutes of that too gets sussy. But yeah, this is definitely like a handheld. You can tell the really, really narrow, Surefire X300s do this, but it's like a very narrow hot spot, very big flood. Stream lights tend to be just flood.
Wait, give it there. He's on the roof. There's two. Get down on the ground!
Hey, right there, right there!
Hey, get down! Please! Stop! We're gonna shoot!
Yeah.
Wearing a gray
Stop!
beanie.
Hell no.
Get down on the ground! Hey, just sit down right there.
Jump.
Please.
Jump.
Stop.
Just jump.
Hey, just push back a little because.
Hey, go, sit on the roof right there. Sit down.
Just
Sit
jump.
down.
Hey, sir.
If you're lucky, he breaks his legs when he jumps. Makes this so much easier.
Go back inside.
It's
Go
not
back
that
inside. It's
high.
not safe out here.
Foxhound still rocking an aluminum mag light. God bless you. Is it a D-cell, like the legit mag lights? You gotta at least get like an LED.
Do not jump.
No, jump.
If he jumps, we'll go chase him.
Yeah.
You can make
Hey,
it.
Sam,
You
sit
can
down.
make it. I believe in you.
He's thinking about it.
I believe in you.
35 looks like he's thinking about
Here are
jumping.
words of affirmation. Do
No,
it.
hey,
Do it.
sit down on the roof right there. Just sit down
Do
and
it.
stop moving. Hey, sit down.
You can make it.
It's the police department. Sit down.
I mean, at the end of the day, you have to get him down, right?
That's what I'm saying. Let him jump. I don't know why.
And, like,
do a backflip. Oh my god. Yep, a decel.
Yeah, because like this is not like jumping off a bridge or something. This is a very survivable fall.
He might get
very,
hurt, but
I mean,
if he does it
it's
himself,
not that high.
yeah, let him jump. Aim for the bushes.
He could land in the aim for the bushes.
Sit down on the roof right there. Just sit down.
Aim for the bushes.
You're under arrest. Sit down.
He's not under arrest.
Also, he could sit on the roof and jump down, and it would be a much easier fall.
I don't know either. North is that way, so he should be coming. He's right here.
So if he doesn't jump down, what is your way of getting it? Do you have to just hope he like lays down on the roof and then y'all go up there to get him?
So what I would do from the
what's the alternative here?
I think I'm probably OCing him to try to get him a little bit less dangerous. I don't like tasing him because he falls off that head first, he could die. So we're not tasing.
I feel like, I mean, if OC too, because like if you're obstructing his vision and stuff, he might fall down and do the same thing.
So OC, he's still going to have control. Tasing, I'm taking control of his body away from him, right? So the whole idea behind OC is I can get him distracted enough. I can get a ladder and actually get an officer up there. I would try to take him into custody up there. If he doesn't come down, right? You got to make a plan somehow. You can't leave him up there. Something else you might think about doing is you can get some patrol cars like right up against the building and kind of use that as a stepping stone. You should. One of these people should have a ladder.
Hit the building until it collapses and he comes down with it.
Yeah, do this. What is it, Battlefield 6 style? Just blow up the building.
Yeah. So Tasty Dolphin said, "Pit him with Air 1."
Yeah, fire.
Honestly, so FPV drone. They've got the little bumpers on the thing, so he's not gonna get injured.
Nail him. Yeah.
Boop.
I'm kidding. But you'd eventually have to go hands-on. Obviously, you'd like to talk him down, but if he's not going to come down, time to get the lasso, Sarah. $20 says you can't land the jump. That's what I'm saying. I try to convince him to jump.
Man, get on the ground now.
It does.
Get on the ground. Hey, don't reach. Don't reach in your
pockets. Down.
Hey, get on the ground. I'm telling you now. Stay on the ground. He's got a tase him. He's got a screwdriver.
Oh, these tasers that they're okay. I was gonna say these
Get on the ground now. Stay on the ground, dude. Drop it. Get on the ground.
Kind of work.
Hit him.
Yeah, kind of work.
Stop.
Get
fighting, dude. Get behind him. He's locked up.
Good job.
Drop it. Drop it. Put the fucking screwdriver down.
This dude's getting tuned up here. He's got a screwdriver in his hand. They did a good job of pinning the hand. So this is called pinning, also called framing, depending on if you come from wrestling or whatever. But getting that hand isolated is making sure nobody's getting stabbed with it. This dude's taking some Rodney King level of beating until we get this thing out of his hand. The good news is it's a screwdriver, so you can actually use the metal portion of that to try to leverage it out of his hand. I actually took a whole class on this in Academy, weirdly enough. There's a couple of interesting ways that you can take a object like that out of somebody's hand. All of them are painful, but they're effective. Splooge.
Painful for you or painful for him?
A little bit of both. Mostly for him, but a little bit of both.
Yeah.
Roll over.
You take your hand and you just shove it on the screwdriver. Now you have control.
Exactly. There you go. I'll tell you what. A good old oil check. Get that head open up real quick. Somebody help him.
Give me your hand now. Stop being dumb, dude.
Everybody's on taser right now, Josh.
Give us your hand. Give us your arms.
Easy. Tickle him.
Give your hand. Open that up. Give us your hand now, dude.
This is hidden arm technique. That's actually an excellent. It's the best example I've seen so far. So what he's doing is he's jamming his knee in between where his elbow and his torso are. It is incredibly painful on the ribs, but it's forcing that chicken wing to kind of come out.
Little gap.
So that you can actually grab a hold of the wrist and then pull it out. It's really, really, really excellent.
Give us your other hand.
Really watch him do it here. Watch. See the knee go in. You even heard him go, ooh! And you're literally taking the full-grown man weight on your false ribs, which is the worst place to take it. They're not supported by anything except for cartilage, basically.
Man, now, dude.
Creating the gap, and then he's sinking in right in the gap that it creates
Give us
to
your
grab
other
the actual forearm.
I can't get it because he's got his clothing wrapped. Give us your other hand, bro.
Good job. You got it. Almost there.
Dude.
Almost there.
Do you have any more tasers? Yes, sir.
Almost there. Oh, that sucks. He can't get a hold of it because
You're gonna get tased again if you don't
Too
give
much
us your arm.
loose.
Give him your arm.
Hoodie.
So I tell you what, pressure points at this point also track. It's going to be very painful for this guy. But
Give us your fucking arm.
Already there, you can tickle him.
Also, doesn't hurt to start working on, like, if you're stuck in this situation, get your shears out if you happen to have some, and actually cut his hoodie open, and then you can get to his arm. Right. Pain compliance is perfectly appropriate here.
Stop being dumb.
There you go.
Oh, I got it. Do that. And the handcuffs didn't come out till they were ready.
Good job.
Yeah, I got it.
Shout out to him. Very good, actually. Oh, someone put him in a figure 4. That's what happened. He got very demotivated very quickly. I was like, why is he moaning so much? I was like, oh, that's why.
One. Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, this is this guy's.
Yeah.
This is both of his feet.
Breaking it.
Basically going up his right shoulder. Oh, that's a bad tie. That is very painful.
Get on your side now.
Can't confirm. Hey, let it go. He's like my ACL, my MCL, all of the cartilage in my knee.
All the 3-letter acronyms.
Definitely read the case info. Okay, let's see.
This feels like a MH call.
1,000% an MH. He was almost nonverbal, to be honest, which is sad.
Okay. Multiple Hayward officers responded to the scene. Location, blah, 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 was not immediately known, etc., etc. Attempted to talk him down from the roof. He eventually jumped into the backyard and ran. Jumped another fence. Resisted attempted to cuff him. After he was placed in the recovery position, his care was transferred to paramedics. He was placed on a gurney. He was awake and vocalizing as he was wheeled to the ambulance while under the care of the paramedics. He suffered a medical emergency.
Oh,
Paramedic
shit.
called for the assistance.
Dude died.
He died. Critical and stable condition. Condition worsened. Cause of death, anoxic encephalopathy, so brain damage due to lack of oxygen resulting from cardiac arrest. Cardiac arrest was caused by the combined effect of meth toxicity, an enlarged heart, and psychological stress from exertion and physical altercation.
Interesting. Now, don't we not look like assholes for not... Because they really, for the amount of force that was used, it's felony in progress, and the guy's clearly not helping, right? The big reason why, if we're going to use this kind of force, that we try to get them medical help as much as quick as we can, right? Hey, even with old 19-year-old girl who earned getting tuned up, right? It was like, hey, get medical. You're going to charge him with resisting. In this case, resisting would have been appropriate, right? Then you get a medical. Obviously, he had an underlying heart condition. He was exposed to meth before that.
Yep.
And then the stress of the whole thing is also going to cause issues, right?
Also, potentially, this was in the that taser video that I watched, the John Oliver one, where very loosely, I'm going to say taser may or may not have potentially contributed, but Axon will 100% tell you that it definitely does not, and their experts will tell you that it definitely does not.
So and the taser,
but potentially with a large heart,
did cause a
Jury's
lockout
out.
here. So clearly, he got exposed to a taser deployment here, right?
Yeah. Not saying it is a cause, but it could be a contributing factor because of the rest of the conditions that are there.
One of the things that's going to bail all these officers out, unlike what happened with George Floyd, was that this guy was given medical as quickly as they could safely provide it to him. He had way more force used against him than old boy, right? And the outcome was the same. Person died, but the person didn't die in custody. They died in a hospital. And that's really where... Now, also, conversely, now that some of the more information is actually coming out about specifically George Floyd's case, he might have died in medical hands. So if that's the case, that's for sure getting retried. because if his death happened while he was in that ambulance and not on the floor, there's a big countersuit that's happening there with malicious prosecution. Not saying Derek Chauvin's innocent and all this stuff, but he probably potentially is innocent of the death portion of that, which was the whole basis for the charge to begin with. Still an asshole, but definitely not a murderer versus the way it was perceived. Because apparently some stuff happened on the back end where a lot of testimony was withheld and evidence was withheld. That might get really sus because the ambulance didn't want, like the ambulance company was like, well, that wasn't us. And the hospital's like, well, he was dead when he showed up. And everyone's like, well, where did he die? Sus. So not that boy didn't already have a rough time in prison, but there's a clear indication here that he was transferred to facilities. He was given medical, right? If he dies after that, that's a fucked up situation. But felony in progress, he's actually actively breaking into homes. Also, like a very reasonable. We expect law enforcement to step up here and go and apprehend the guy. This guy was likely on a path to death prior to law enforcement actually getting hands on him. There's a couple discussions you can have about excited delirium. They stopped really using that term outright, but the whole idea behind it is that you're starting to have a runoff effect of drugs, pre-existing medical conditions that cause like weird behavior. Like your brain starts releasing, was it DHT or whatever the hell it is? You just start tripping balls because your body understands it's on its way to dying, but you still have all of this stuff in your system. It's something to think about. Don't put excited delirium in a report. It's no longer going to be considered kosher, but the lessons behind it are this person's nonverbal. They're committing violent felonies, right? But I'm having a hard time even trying to get an FU out of them. Maybe this person's likely having a medical emergency. We need to try to get care to them as fast as we can. Because this is not a burglary. The punishment for burglary isn't right off the rip. Or it's not even that. This is technically criminal trespass. Unless he assaulted somebody, it wouldn't be burglary. Burglary can be death at times, depending on how it shakes out. But as law enforcement, we're not trying to do that. We're trying to apprehend them.
Take it off, take it off, take it off!
That is a spicy meatball. Gingy, thanks, homie. Summer of Love 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Bro, that case gets retried.
Yeah, no
maybe you don't go back.
Yeah, no kidding. Well, and it's because, I mean, what's sad, too, is that's because that entire situation's been politicized. There was real issues, right, with the delay of care. I still think delay of care was there, even if he didn't end up being, like, how he died, right, that they can kind of look at a bunch of other things. Still probably getting written up. If it's my administrative stuff, he's still probably getting fired. I don't know. Without a good investigation on the back end with, like, hey, kind of like the Karen Reed case, we saw how shady that shook out. That was purely a political investigation where people were trying to CYA it versus actually finding the truth. Which is why I'm always a fan of third parties doing it, right? Don't let it be. I'm going to investigate myself and find what I want to find. You just got to be really careful with that. Gingy, thank you. But yes, Summer of Love 2, Electric Boogaloo would be pretty wild.
Ass! Show me your ass! Oh, no! Put your hand up!
The man seen here is Bobby. It starts with a routine traffic stop, but for officers, identifying him would spiral into a bizarre, exhausting ordeal. He lies, he stalls, he puts on a performance worthy of an award, until his game unravels and the real reason behind concealing his identity comes to light.
I'm so lost. I don't know where I'm at. I got a hospital. We just need your name, please, sir, so that we can just move on. The game's over.
At about 5:14 p.m. on February 18th, 2025, a West Dallas police officer spots a silver Chevy Trax with no license plates and initiates a traffic stop.
I get you stopped every time. Like, no plate. Like the likelihood, you're also probably chasing for that because the likelihood of it being stolen. Some command staff are going to be some real squares and be like, well, you don't know it's stolen. I'm like, well, I guess you're right. But I have reasonable suspicion.
The driver of the car is 36-year-old Bobby Brutzman, but confirming his identity is going to take officers far more
also run the VIN
than just
also, my boy's ready. He's got that smoke wagon ready to get skinned here. No license plate. Bunch of junk in the car. This isn't inappropriate. Is all I'm going to say.
A few questions.
Do you have your ID with you?
No, I don't. No, we're trying to find it. We just blocked the car.
Okay. Do you have any weapons in the car?
No. No.
Yeah, the driver's going to be lying. They were coming out of the pawn shop. Extremely nervous here.
As a backup officer heads to the scene, neither of the two officers has...
Now, you got a pillar here. Maybe put that patrol car right up on this bumper, yeah? Like, you got an opportunity to pin this car in.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do that. Stolen or a homeless person. That's actually pretty accurate.
Any idea that Bobby is about to...
Well, weird. It's like we could have foreseen this.
Wait, you mean you did have some idea that he might do this, as opposed to like what the narrator was saying, that neither officer had any idea? Act like we've been here before?
Neither of the two officers has any idea
brake lights on,
that Bobby is about to make a sudden move.
Take it off, take it off!
Take it off!
Just ram my squad.
29 just rammed Kinsey's squad. Going south on 6-9 here.
The crash leaves the Chevy tracks with severe damage to its left rear corner, and thick white smoke begins pouring from the exhaust. While more backup units are alerted, several officers speed off to join the escalating pursuit.
We're passing 6-6 on Cleveland. Hard to see him, but the smoke is so thick from the car.
35 I can take, prime.
All right, he's going south on 6-0 from Cleveland. Smoke diminished.
Finished cooking out. I better give him.
All right, we're south on 6-0. Let me call it out. It's hard to see him again because of the smoke. We're going to be through Oklahoma.
Yeah, Ricky, that is a K9. Officer that stopped him was a K9 unit.
Passing Lakefield, he's up a couple blocks. Just, the smoke is
Next
still
up,
pretty
banana
thick.
peels.
No kidding.
All right, we're going
I hit him with that blue shell.
Mm-hmm.
east
They've
on
already been
Oregon,
munching
east
on
on
mushrooms.
Oregon. Speeds are about 50. Passing 5-7 without speed permit. In pursuit of a vehicle wanted for second-degree RES, rammed a squad. It's a silver Toyota RAV4, no plates. Now going. We're going to be going west on Forest Home, west on Forest Home.
Just follow the smoke. You can see the road, you're going the wrong way.
Speeds are 65.
As Bobby weaves recklessly through streets and neighborhoods at high speeds, one of the officers moves in to try stop sticks. While this attempt fails, officers are closer to catching Bobby's ass. However, that will only be the beginning of a new challenge.
Traffic is still light speed.
This check engine light also tracks for a patrol car.
They're only about 70 miles an hour.
You take it in for maintenance, and it's like, yeah, I'll just turn that off.
Using
You thought a RAV4 wouldn't be
Unplug it.
smoking. Yeah, if this was a Honda or a Toyota, it wouldn't be smoking.
Passing Plainfield.
35 behind, I can hit.
All right, through Cold Spring. Through Cold Spring. That's far past me. That's far past me.
I'm trying.
Never mind, he's behind me. This squad is damaged. We're coming up to the freeway. He's taking over as primary.
Doug, keep calling it out.
More smoke screen. That's a sketchy pit. Oh my god.
Wait, do it again. I wasn't paying attention.
Oh my god, bro. They're going up.
Doug, keep calling it out.
Oh yeah, no, that's dumb.
Roll over.
Oh, bro, that barrier bailed him out.
That it did all of the work. Oh my god.
Effective though. Results matter.
Where is it? There it is.
Do not move! Car's smoking. If we can get some fire extinguishers down here. Hands! Show me your hands! Show me
Oh, that worked on.
You know, actually, points to Suzuki for still running. It's just spinning the tires right now and cooking whatever's left of that transmission and engine.
Hands up. Put your hands up. Put your fucking hand up. Put your hand up to mine. Crawl over this way.
I'll be honest, I don't see him. I'm gonna make him get out.
How do we get in there, Doug?
I'm fine.
Let's go. Whoa! Hands around your back. You got it? Yeah.
I talked to you.
Let's get him up. Stand up. Let's go forward, buddy.
I'm sorry. I ain't did nothing. I don't have no more. I'm telling you the truth, sir. My heart. I have heart problems. I'm telling you the truth.
You got anything on you?
No.
Just stick me, cut me?
I don't have nothing, sir.
Okay.
I ain't did nothing, okay? I'm telling you.
Take a seat here.
Sit down.
Sir, I can't breathe. I have heart problems.
We have a fire that we need to start working.
I know. I'm telling you the truth. I ain't did nothing.
We got the fire department here. They can check it out when they get done with the car.
After securing the passenger, officers moved to rescue Bobby, but it turns out to be more challenging than they anticipate. The truth is, surprises can hit us anywhere, on the street, or even online. Just like officers need the right tools in the field.
I'm working on it. Flip the door open. It's not gonna stay like that. I gotta hold this.
You hurt me?
All right, someone hold this. We'll hold this.
His legs are a little stuck.
Oh, fuck. Help me. I'm stuck.
I got you.
Ow, my legs are stuck. Ow.
I'm not saying we're not pulling this guy out of this car, because we got to secure the scene for fire. But given that it was a rollover, there's some consideration to be taken about, you know, I can't breathe.
Not yoinking him?
Yeah. You might want to do a C-spine and whatnot. Just point a gun at him and wait for fire, you know. But hey, I need someone who's brave. Just we don't want to screw this guy up any more than he already is. But if it's a driver, then that's a little different. You're going to secure it first. That's what he gets for running.
They're stuck, man. They're stuck.
Okay.
It hurts. It hurts.
We gotta try to stand up, okay?
I can't stand up. It
What's
hurts.
stuck?
I'm stuck my legs.
Where are they stuck? They're just underneath you.
Oh.
They're just underneath you. Yeah, you're fine. Just try to stand up, okay? Ready?
Ow.
Come on.
My legs. The legs. Ow. I can't stop, man. Ow. Man.
To be fair, he doesn't look stuck.
You're gonna get paramedic. You have to get out of the car.
Ow.
We need to keep Red's other hand. If someone can.
I can't breathe.
Bro, she got to the opposite and got
Unless
in
someone
the
can
car.
try to force to open the windshield. Need someone to force it.
Help me. Help me.
Stand up.
I can't. It's not hurting me.
To assist in the rescue, an officer climbs into the car to help Bobby, and it's here that Bobby's twisted plan becomes clear to the officers.
Stand up. Moron. Moron. Stand up.
No, don't hurt me.
You're under arrest.
No, I didn't do
Yes. Get up.
I'm hurt. Ow, my arm. Ow.
Stand up to it.
Ow. They're hurting me. What's hurting me?
Out of the car.
Come on, stop.
Just give him a good old oil check. Get him out of there. Just support the thumb, you know. Just do it with gloves. Had an MVA with entrapment. The result of out-of-state pursuit, going over state lines, rolled over. The dispatch fired to hold back and not get into... Yeah, like I said, if it's a suspect, then you're not waiting for fire. You're going to go and extract him. I'm okay with that.
I'm not trying to fight you. Get out of the car. Do not kick me. No. Get out of the car. He's hitting me. Why are you hitting me? Why is he hitting me? Stand up. I'm doing. Oh, don't hit me. Don't hit me. Get up. No, I can't. Yes, you can. I'm sore. You hurt me. No, you hurt me. No, you hurt me. You hurt me. Oh, no, you hurt me, bro. Oh, get out of the car. You're not trapped.
Yeah, they can see everything.
I'm hurt. I can't breathe. Oh. Get out. What the fuck you hurt me for? He hit me again.
Square, watch out.
You good?
Oh, I got OC all in my eyes.
Oh, they OC'd him?
Give me it.
Who OC'd?
Expect one of their own. Bobby.
I wouldn't have OC'd if there's an officer in there. That's stupid.
He hit me again.
Square, watch out. Watch out.
But despite the officers taking the extreme measures that affect one of their own, Bobby still isn't done with his shit.
Get out of the car. I can't breathe. I need her.
Aw, bro. I would be like, I get to punch you in the wiener. Since you OC'd me, fucking sack up. Hands on the head. Like, I'm hitting you in the dick. Like, zero reason you should have OC'd while I was in there.
No.
Shut up the spray. It's enough to spray.
I can't breathe. Come on.
Kinsey, you good?
Oh, I got OC all in my eyes.
You know what? Give me it. Look out.
No, ow! Are you hitting me? You're hitting me! He's hitting me! I'm shit! I'm here! Ow! Stop! Ow! Stop hitting me! You're hitting me! Ow! Ow!
Stop! Relax!
Help me! Help me!
Stop resisting, you'll be all right.
Oh! 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 Please help me! I can't breathe! Oh!
You good? Yeah. Okay. All right.
With Bobby finally detained, officers remain unaware that he's not finished with his tricks yet. Meanwhile, inside the squad car, the passenger is struggling with his own breakdown.
Are you hurt?
Yeah, he's got a...
Ma'am!
Medical check.
I'm telling you, I didn't know he was going to do that. I'm telling you.
You are right now?
No.
Can you tell me what year it is?
No.
Okay.
Oh, they hurt me. They hurt me. They hurt me.
That's just to see your oxygen levels.
No, I don't want to see it. I'm going to die.
You don't have to see it, okay?
I want to die, please. Let me die, man. Let me die. I want to die.
And Bobby really needs to turn up the drama when they get to the hospital.
Ow! 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 Help!
So for those of you wondering and that are interested in law enforcement, this is pretty common. You want to know why we get pretty jaded about incarceritis? It's like weird. The second they realize they're going to jail no matter what, the act tends to stop. But as long as medical is provided, they can figure out whether they're actually going through some sort of episode. They figure it out pretty quickly. Is cops punching each other in the wiener something that happens on the regular? No. I unfortunately did not work with officers that OC'd each other, but there was an unspoken rule that if you OC'd a fellow officer, you're probably getting dick punched for sure. If it's a female officer, we'll figure it out. There's reciprocity, though. You don't get to OC somebody for free. That shit is painful. I never once in my entire career deployed OC, and I probably never will, even if I go back.
Dude, my arm is hurt. Nurse, they hurt. Ow, my arm.
We just need your name.
I'm having a hard time.
Why?
Because I'm so lost. I don't know where I'm at.
We're at a hospital. We just need your name, please, sir, so that we can just move on. The game's over.
So we have.
If you gave me Bobby Martin,
Because this is just a lot of work for you guys. So I'm wondering, though, that is because he's been saying. I was just like, let's just look at this.
Once again, officers have to put in extra effort to confirm his identity, giving Bobby another opportunity to put on an act.
You gotta just take your fingerprint. Relax. You gotta stay still, dude.
Relax. Here, let me see your finger.
I'm so jealous.
Well, give me your name.
The fingerprint machine is so cool. Having it like mobile like that. Oh, that is. If there's something to go back for, it would be that. The amount of times we had to just be like, all right, we'll just charge him as a John Doe until we figure out who they are. Had to go into the jail. They fingerprinted him, and finally the jail supervisor would call you and be like, okay, we figured out who it was. Like, man, what a pain in the ass that was. Hi, Mike.
You don't give me your name, and I need to get your fingerprint.
I'm not tasing your fellow officer. That is two dick punches. Tasing is a bad time, too.
Is it Chad? Are you Chad? I know, I need your last name. What's your last name?
I heard you guys run a Chad party. This person's claiming that that's who he is, and he's being difficult with getting a fingerprint.
You're about to go.
I'm not going to print. Should be up to the bed. Sounds like you're lying about your name.
Don't hurt me. No. Don't hurt me. You're gonna hurt me. No.
You got the finger?
Relax.
No! Relax.
I'll be honest, I'd be using force here. It's a search. He's not allowed to resist the search. You can for sure use force for this. Is it a search? Yes. But he's in custody, and he has to give that up. Maybe you have to get a warrant for his fingerprints. I don't know. I've never done fingerprinting like that, but... Incarceritis, a sudden onset of medical symptoms that onset upon being told you're going to jail. Agreed.
Oh, stop hurting me.
Relax. Just stay down.
No, stop hurting me. He's leaving me.
Yeah, because we're trying to get your finger out from
I told you no.
During the struggle, Bobby seizes the moment to bring up his dark past, using it to shift blame onto the officers for their supposed insensitivity.
Ow. Ow.
All you gotta do is lay there and give him your pointer finger. That's all you gotta do.
Offender with a criminal record.
Almost had it.
Officers eventually get his fingerprints and finally confirm his identity when the scans come back. Officers find out that Bobby is a convicted felon and registered offender with a criminal record stretching back to 2007 that includes charges for theft, fleeing, resisting arrest, and multiple drug offenses. Inside the car on scene, officers also found an ID belonging to someone named Chad, which initially led them to believe that it was Bobby's name. They also recovered a black satchel containing 4 individual baggies of a green crystallized substance, which later tested positive for drugs. To further verify his identity and uncover the truth about what happened at the pawn shop, one of the officers interviews the passenger to get the full backstory.
Bobby. Yeah, what's Bobby's last name? He was scared. Yes, and I didn't know he was going to do that. What kind of drugs did he use? Whatever that is. What are you talking about? I don't know where that.
But once his ID is confirmed, the officers start to feel uneasy again about what might happen during his transport to jail.
I'm on, just because I feel like at any moment he's going to start being ridiculous. But Gibby's just pulling his car around, grabbing a spit hood. Apparently he's saying he was going to spit on everybody.
Hey, I'll kill you.
Out of curiosity, what kind of drugs are you on?
A lot.
Okay. Man, you keep using that language, you can end up in some hurt.
A lot.
Okay, I'm just telling you how it's going to be when you get to jail.
With the patience of a saint, officers finally manage to wheel him out of the hospital, but getting him into the patrol car becomes the next stage in Bobby's relentless game of non-existent cooperation.
You shouldn't do that to people, man.
Take a seat.
You shouldn't do that to people.
Take a seat.
I am sitting down, but it's cold.
Face this way.
I don't have any clothes on, man. It's cold, man. Where's the van at? Hey, man, I don't feel safe in this car. Ow!
You gotta sit up, bud.
No, I can't. It's cold, bro. I don't feel safe in here, bro. I gotta talk to you. Hey, shut it up. Get off my face, man. I just told you. Listen, hey, officer, ma'am. Yeah? Look right here. This is not necessary. I wasn't doing nothing wrong. Ma'am, I don't feel safe in this car. Shut the door.
Shut the door! After pulling a few more stunts on the way to jail, Bobby realizes his game is up and unloads one last dose of shit on the officers.
No, he's saying something fine. No. Hey, tell that guy to go over here, man. Hey, don't listen to him, dude. He a bitch. Don't talk to this officer. You know well.
He's trying to get rid of the run so you don't have to sit
No, he cut no line. Go in.
Hey, I was allowed to leave 40 minutes ago, but I live with you, remember?
You're ready. I'll help you out.
Ready?
Got hurt a little.
For this incident, Bobby Brutzman was charged with felony, operating, fleeing, eluding an officer, causing bodily harm, second-degree recklessly endangering safety, ×2, possession of meth, bail jumping ×2, and misdemeanor resisting obstructing an officer. Ultimately, his cash bond was set at $10,000. And before you go, I noticed near...
Well, I mean, I thought that was fine. There's definitely some stuff that could have been done better. I do believe in kinder, gentler policing. So when you aren't in a hurry, don't be in a hurry, right? But we can't be preventing scene safety because of somebody's feelings. We got to, yank somebody out of a car, and then like on transport, like once you've got your clearances, just be done with it. Don't be stuck in this weird in between. But outside of that, I thought it was fine. Everything was lawful. It just took a little too long. I'm okay with that. Suspects, only a punk bitch just doesn't go to jail. There it is. Last one. It's spicy.
Get on your belly. Get on your. Get your arm in. Give us your arm. Give us your arm.
Oh, those were dick punches.
I'll beat your
Hey, what's going on, dude?
This bitch ass.
Stay right here.
I don't even know.
What's going on, man?
I ain't gonna fight him.
Will you have a seat right here for me?
He stole my lottery card.
Will you have a seat for
He
me?
stole my lottery ticket.
I'll get it figured out, man. Just have a seat for me.
He stole my lottery ticket.
What's going on, dude?
I don't even know him. He stole my lottery ticket.
What did he steal a lottery ticket for?
What you mean?
How did he steal it?
He took it out of the store. It's on camera.
Okay.
The you mean?
I just rolled up with you. What are you yelling at me for? I'm trying to figure out. Close your door. I'll chat with you.
Okay. It's on camera.
Okay.
How you doing?
Oh, he broke the window.
Yeah.
Sir.
All right, buddy.
What's going on?
Hey, man, I was standing in line. Can't get ready to pay me something. Out the blue, just sucker punched me. In the store, it's all on the table.
Yeah.
I was wrestling, man. I'm old, man. I'm 65 years old.
Yeah.
And I was trying to rumble with him, man. Wasn't nobody around to help me.
Okay.
I was just praying to God and holding on to him, man. Then I got outside. I think this gentleman here helped me get outside.
Frag, it's just people aren't used to people resisting. Most officers, it's pretty rare that you see resisting, especially in some of these smaller municipalities. You'll notice in bigger municipalities that tends to not happen as much. They're pretty quick with pin compliance.
And he busted my window.
How they bust your window?
With his hand to the arm and broke his window and try to pull his tag off.
Okay.
Did he? Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, the tag been all up.
He didn't say anything that you.
No. That's why he know me.
Right. Okay.
If somebody came, I just come out playing numbers. He tore the store up. You need to go in there and see. He tore that store up. Everything on the table. Everything on the floor.
All right. How many times did he hit you?
Oh, man, I can't even count.
Okay. And then did you call, do you need the medical, you had the chest pain? Was he already in the store when you were in line?
Yeah, he was at the number thing. Yeah. I thought he was playing numbers. So, look, I come out the door. The lady came out and said, hey, that guy there beating that guy up for what? Why are you running here? He had him in a headlock. I don't know what he's trying to do to him.
Had you in a headlock or you?
No, he had him in a headlock. He trying to hit him again.
So, can you explain to me without screaming at me what happened?
Yes, sir. I came in the store. He came in the store.
So you don't know this man?
I do know this man.
Okay. How do you know this man? Explain to me what happened.
He came in the store. He talking about, oh yeah, I seen you up the street. You talking about you need something to drink. Then he go say.
So you don't know him like that? You just met him?
Yeah, I don't know him like that.
All right.
I met him today. My first time coming out. Ever.
What happened today?
This happened a couple of days ago. I was fucking on it last night too. I was going back Hartman. He's talking about, I'm gonna sell you something nice. His bitch ass is trying to get over on me. Just like the rest of these black niggas is. Y'all some bitches, bro. That's why I don't come out the house, bro.
Hey,
That's why I don't come out the house, bro.
You're talking to me.
Y'all some bitch ass niggas, bro.
Are you done?
I'll shoot the fuck out y'all bitch.
So there's likely a mental health component to this, right? MHID. You might just consider who you're talking to. The testimony here is going to be questionable at best. You do have a video, so another deputy should probably just be looking at the video to see what actually happened. Assaulting people, you damn near got probably burglary to a certain degree here. But there's a mental health component to it. You're going to do the charge. We don't skip felonies, right? There's still law enforcement objectives here. You leave it up to the judge whether or not they want to do a deferment on the charge due to mental health concerns.
I beat his ass, bro. He's a bitch ass nigga too.
All right, then what happened inside?
Y'all some fucking ass niggas, bro. I beat the fuck out of you one-on-one, bro. Right now in front of the police.
All right, have a seat, dude.
Oh, bro.
Have a seat.
In front of the police, bro.
Have a seat, dude.
I don't need no motherfucking medics, bro.
All right, have a seat. Have a seat, dude. Have a seat, dude.
One-on-one, bro.
Hey, man. Hey, have a seat.
Careful touching him when he's spooled up like this. Be very careful because that could very easily turn into you getting swung on. Right now he's like semi-controlled, but the fight's likely on, given how tuned up this guy is.
I thought you said you respected us.
Oh!
Do you not respect us no more?
I just got it out, bro.
Okay, great.
I just got it out.
All right, will you have a seat now?
I will beat the fuck out of y'all.
No, you won't. Have a seat, dude. So what happened inside there was a lottery ticket.
Stole it, bro. What you mean? I just told you that, bro. I hit you too.
Are you gonna want to press charges against him for assault?
I would. He started beating you all in the head.
And then are you?
He hit that man, didn't even know that man.
That's what it sounds like. He just punched you just because you were right there. And then the window.
He did that right there. We was called on the side of the building. I was sad because I walked right on.
And then are you able to complete a written statement as well?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have you fill out two of these forms. One's gonna be for the assault. One's gonna be for the criminal damage to the window. So sign your name there. Print your name there.
Oh my God. Cheesy Pete's. And press charges for vandalism on him. Would you like to? All right.
He jumped on that man for no reason.
Yeah.
He didn't even know this man. I walked to the door. He said, "Hey, how you doing?" I said, "Fine." Walked past here. Let you know he grabbed the guy
Okay.
for no reason.
Do you have video of this by chance?
Yeah, I'm waiting my daughter. She'll come and she'll have
Okay, cool. Excellent. All right. Yeah, looking for that, and we did that do. So.
Put it up now? Put it up now?
Let me double check. I don't see why we need an evidence guy to take pictures, but if anything, I'll just take pictures of it.
Get on your belly. Get on your stomach. Let's go. Get on your stomach.
You're good. Roll over.
Give me your fucking arms now.
Give me your arms.
Nothing serious. Nothing.
You're under arrest.
Kind of. 50%
Look at that shit. You some Whoa!
The Blink-182 tattoo.
That's why I don't come outside, you fuck.
So something to consider, you got somebody that's clearly got mental health issues. When they're this agitated, there could also be some substance abuse with it. Doesn't mean you can't have comorbidities here, or comorbidities. I'm thinking
comorbidities.
Morbidities. Thank you. I was like, there's a word there. I can't try to remember what it is. So be thinking about that as far as trying to make sure that there's not medical aspects to his condition. But good on them. They were quick about going hands-on. No taser deployments. Yeah, I was good. I was happy to see that. Doing a real quick search incident to arrest. He's going for the criminal mischief and the unprovoked assault, and then so on and so forth. I think that's fine.
Go back in the house.
Likely a mental health component.
You hear me? Yes. That's
Yes.
Yeah. So shut up.
Hurry up.
You had your chance.
Yeah.
You got laid out.
Yeah, just do.
He's picking up all the things, huh? You got a gloved hand and you're not using it.
You ain't gotta do all that bro.
So on one half, having been on the receiving end of kicks, punches, spits, slaps, headbutts, the whole nine, I do agree that sometimes you're going to have to be this forceful with them. The only downside is every single time you do it, you're creating a pretty negative experience for the mentally ill, and sometimes you need to be their friends. In this instance, he was clearly assaultive. Before you got there, the likelihood he was going to be assaultive in the future is pretty high. Unfortunately, the reality of his condition is that whatever it is, it's setting him off to be violent. It is what it is. But I don't think there's anything wrong with that. It might seem weird that people they're just being very forceful with him the whole time. Probably not their first rodeo with the guy. Also, an example of officers, in this case, deputies, that are used to being assaulted. So they're very quick to utilize tactics like that. So it doesn't take 35 minutes to get somebody into custody or to transport them or whatever. Now, I don't like the shit talking, but the type of cops that are going to be able to do this frequently probably talk shit, unfortunately.
What's up?
Go get a spit.
What's up?
Hey, but you can open this up for me.
What's going on, dude? You were calm down for a minute. No. Bro, what you mean, bro? I got blood on my hands, bro. I'm ready to get the out of here, bro.
See, you're not giving me a reason to get you out of the chair yet.
What you mean, bro? I'm thirsty as bro. I'm ready to get the out of here, bro.
I'd like to get you out, but I can't get you out acting like this. I already told you that.
Where is my bro? My wallet is gone, bro.
I don't know where it's at, bud.
I won the lottery, bro. I beat dude's ass, bro.
How much money did you win in the lottery?
I ain't tell you that, bro. I ain't tell you shit, bro.
You don't have to.
Bro, get me the fuck out of here, bro.
I told you exactly what you need to do if you want to get out of here. You're not listening.
Huh? Out your hands. Man, I'm gonna swing on you first, bro.
Come on now, now you're being.
Swing on you second. Get a spit. What you gonna do next, bro? You don't give a fuck about that, bro. Y'all some whole ass niggas, bro.
Currently yelling your staff, telling you he wants to fight us, threatening.
Come on. Put your arm in there. Put your arm in there. Don't pull away. Get off my taser. Get off my taser. Taser.
He took your taser.
Why is the taser there? What happened?
Bro, y'all some whole ass niggas, bro.
Currently yelling at staff, telling him he wants to fight us, threatening.
Why is the taser even out? And why is his arm free?
Put your arm in there. Come on. Put your arm in there. Put your arm in there.
Are they trying to put him in the little strap of the chair?
Get off my taser. Get off my taser.
What's in his other hand? Got OC in one hand and a taser in the other?
Put your arm in. Give us your arm. Give us your arm. All right, hey, come on. Just pull it. Pull it. Cooperate.
Well, Bragg was asking for pain compliance. There you go. I guess they were trying to strap him down?
It has been. Be a beast in this motherfucker, bro.
He ain't gonna be nothing but sitting in this chair, not doing nothing to anybody, dude.
We don't want him to do anything.
That was weird. I don't know what happened in between the two. No description given. Who would appreciate it if he never came out the house again? Yeah, I don't know. That's neither here nor there. I mean, he's clearly pretty combative, but I don't know how his arm got loose. I'd have just given him the ketamine and called it a day. Got him fingerprinted and everything. But it is what it is. Deputaz, I will give 5 only because the end result was okay. Technically, nobody got seriously injured. But that was probably unnecessary. The taser probably amped the whole thing up. And why it was there, I have no idea. That's stupid.
Well, especially amped it up because he was able to just pin it.
Yeah.
Because you used it for whatever reason.
And that's the stream. If you guys want access to the playlist, it is available.
I think usually
one is hidden.
Django drops a link.
Yes. I'm going to refresh it and see if it unhid. Yeah, there's one that's unavailable. Huh. Interesting.
That's weird.
Anyways, I'll give you guys a very
Is it the Sussy Cat video?
No, it's still there.
Oh, never mind.
I'll give you guys a very short after party. I'll say hi to everybody for a second. And then I got to wake up early. Thursday, I probably give a decent after party because I don't have to be up too early. Oh, one sec. Oh, maybe we're getting this. We'll see. They're doing the playlist.
Emu dropped the playlist.
Yeah, so that we're getting the video. Anyways, have a wonderful evening. For everybody else, if you guys would like to do stuff like joining the after party, you can do so by joining our Discord. They have a pretty cool 5M server that they're working on. Actually, I played in it the other day. That was very neat. They have an MDC and everything for it, so that's kind of cool. I was rejecting reports for like a good 2 hours. But there's some pretty cool guys that are putting that on. Shout out to the guys that are putting that together. And then, of course, we can always just hang out. I'll do a little bit of story time or something in the after party for everybody else. And until then, I will see you guys on Thursday, which will happen without any issues. Thank you to Michael for hanging out with us. Ba, ba, ba. I love you all.
Ba, 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 ba.
Have a wonderful evening.